let me post on Twitter that we're live. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do my
Max,
NFL rival
it's
stuff later.
finally
I don't want to do it on
time
stream.
that we can talk about sports. I mean, I've been
That's what
trying
I
to
was joking. I'm
talk to
like,
you guys for years, and now you can finally speak the same language here.
I'm gonna be able to go home for Christmas and talk to my dad and my brother, and like actually be involved in those conversations about football and stuff, and be like, I know
Dude,
a player name
I
here.
actually care how some of these players do in some of these teams because, like, depending on how they do, my NFTs are going to be better.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's speculative pieces that you could buy some of these draft picks, knowing that if they're highly touted, their stats could go up.
It's like if it's a running back, for example, if they catch like 20 or more like passes within their first season, then their like catching statistic will increase by a certain amount. So it's like
interesting. So it's fixed like that. Okay, nice.
Yeah,
You
or
should
like
just pull up
if
the
it's a
thing.
yeah,
All that information is readily available, and you just said the wrong information.
it's something like that.
It is something like that, but you're running back.
My point being is it kind of plays on similar ideas with like fantasy football, where you kind of like take flyers on some of these guys based on their talent, knowing that they'll kind of live up to that potential. So if you can kind of know the market or know the teams or the players really well, you can do well in that sense of kind of making good bets on players, knowing that their value will go up with their actual play. So
yeah, they actually start lower. The draft characters start with a lower score than the regular rares in anticipation that they will increase their rarity later. So it's a bit of a gamble. Like if your guy doesn't
but I like
start,
that the attributes are mutable, so it's not like, oh, I have to buy the 2023 season of this guy and then trade for the 2024 season, or they're like different assets. Like you get airdropped the 2024 version or whatever. It like is updating dynamically with the same asset, which I dig. So does it change each week throughout the season, the stats too, or is it like at the beginning of the season, at the end of the season, it changes?
I want to pull up the article and show you, but
okay,
I'm trying to post that we're live still.
Is it which
I
one
have
of these
it pulled
is
up. Give me a second. I'm posting that we're live on Discord, and then I can send you. I can DM you a link to this article. I can't do both at once.
Okay, that's right.
Just wait for the link in the private chat.
Yeah, I play fantasy football like a dynasty league. So the dynasty league basically is like you draft your players. And so instead of drafting from the total pool of players every year and you start over, you have one draft and then you only draft rookies each subsequent year. So each of your players stays over time. And so it encourages a lot more trading and dealing and stuff like that. So dynasty, I've played fantasy football for a long time. It's kind of nice that you can kind of have the same players and you get to know them really well over the course of time. So this kind of plays on similar things, which I dig.
Here you can see, look at this, for all players, if they start in the first game of the season, 5 more power score. Start more than 9 games, 10 power score.
Yeah, so it encourages you to watch football for sure.
Yeah, so like for wide receivers, if you catch more than 30 passes, it'll increase their So a wide receiver that gets started, more than 9 games and catches would go up 15 points. So it's like based on like how they're doing and all these like metrics, basically. My NFT
that is interesting because I mean, there's very bona fide starters in all these teams. Like, there's the clear best players, but there are guys that kind of play in between that, like, they do start some games, but if they don't perform, they'll get benched.
Yeah.
So you can kind of bet on some of these in between guys on progression year over year.
And if you pay closer attention than the average like person, and you know about these kind of like trends, you could probably play the market that way. Like exactly. Lewis and I were buying all of these guys that I have here that are draft picks. I bought all of them before they were revealed, but after the draft happened. Because Lewis had done a bunch of research and was like, oh yeah, draft pick 24, 23, and 22 are all running backs. And so I was like, oh shit, like I'll scoop all those. And they were selling for like $5. And now
so you bought the draft pick.
I bought it when it was like draft pick 22, but we already knew what pick 22 was before the reveal was like made available on this marketplace. Because you can get mad sweaty. And now if I go and check like what is the cheapest price for a rare, like what is it, like a wide receiver, like the ones I bought, like these were $5 during the draft event. I guess some of them are still, but like the floor comes from 5 to 6 almost immediately, and then it's like $7 to $8 already.
Johnson's a good
people need wide receivers.
Quentin Johnson's definitely a smart move.
Yeah, Quentin. He's
Or
the floor of the
Madison,
wide
dude,
receivers right now.
those are probably both good ones to invest in long
I think
term.
I have this one. He's pretty damn good.
I have a chart permanently pulled up on a computer of the grading of the draft picks for each guy. So like when I'm looking at the aftermarket, I can be like, quickly find it. Let me see
I
what it
wouldn't
says
be
about.
surprised, dude, if you can use like fantasy football charts to inform your decisions with this.
Oh, I'm going to like after every game. That's how I'm going to find if these players got those stats. Because like, I don't know if the NFL just reports that stuff, but like, I'm going to be looking at fantasy websites to see like if my guy got certain passes or yards or whatever per game. But
yeah, and
yes,
also
as a
rankings and where these players kind of compare to one another. There's so much fantasy football resources out there, and it's constantly week over week. They do power rankings consistently, so it's an easy way to kind of like.
Do you know the guy on the Seahawks, Mark? That's I pulled him out of my pack. Jackson Smith Njigba.
Yeah, he was a big pick. That was a huge deal for the Seahawks.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's the top blocker of all wide receivers.
I was so much more interested in the draft this time, just because I had like players in this game I'm playing that like it matters what the draft picks were based on what the. I don't know. I really thought this was a very fun event, and
this is exciting. I've never had a
to
moment where I could talk sports with you, so this is like the first time in 20 years.
I don't know.
And then look at this guy, dude. This George Kittle guy. Lewis and I both won this, dude, just from playing like. And honestly, I didn't even play hard. I played like the second hardest tier guy, which was like a pushover every round, and I won this guy like for free.
That's a good pickup. And so wait, so you could sell it for $300?
Oh, I have it listed for 300. I don't know what it actually is listed for. I'm not trying to like sell it super quickly either. Like I said, he's really fucking good.
Game. Like, how long has it been out?
Like
been out for like 5 days.
Oh shit! Okay, no wonder the market's so hot. Okay,
it's been out for 5 days, and I've been top 100 in like 5 tournaments.
So did you buy the draft picks in like a pack or something?
You could, but people were buying the packs trying to get the rare ones and just dumping under the pack price. So I was just buying the aftermarket. And then that allowed me to get into the tournament. You were supposed to have to buy the packs to enter the tournament to get Kittle, but because I got a bunch of them for like $3, that let me get in the tournament, and then I won away rare cards. So all those people spending like hundreds of dollars to get the rare stuff, like I just got that shit for
there's
like
only there's only
cool,
three listed below ours, Lewis.
You can truly play to get opportunities, you know.
Yeah, and also like understanding how these economies and stuff work. I've been doing nothing but nerding out on how to get the best items in NFT games for fucking years now. Like, I understand how these things work. I just get screwed by the teams every time. Like, my strategies usually are actually smart. It's just the teams never follow through on what they're supposed to do. I get burned. But like,
I followed Lewis's strategy this time, and we've been fucking crushing it.
Yeah, dude, I was like, people don't understand the rarities right now. So I was selling commons for more than the price of a rare, and then buying draft picks. So the draft picks were selling for $5, and the commons were selling for $10. Every draft pick is a guaranteed rare with a higher stat than a common. So it's like, look at my
activity here. I sold these commons, and then I bought this fucking Travis Etienne Jr. and he's a rare running back. Like, he fucks.
Yeah, I would say JSN, the guy, the Jackson Smith Njigba, that was like
a really
what
draft
pick for the. Yeah, a lot of people call him JSN because it's hard as shit to say his name. But
I feel like I'm about to say a racial slur every time I say his last name. Not gonna lie, like it's too close. It's not quite there, but it's too close.
I'm like 50-50 chance I get canceled.
What's his name? Jackson something?
It's like Njigba.
Njigba. See, it feels weird, man.
It just sounds like coming out of my mouth. It sounds like a racial slur. I know it's his last name, but
yeah, you know, Tyler Lockett.
I'm like all over the place with
that. A little bit more.
Yeah, you don't want to type that in, Max. You're going to accidentally spell it wrong and actually type in a racial slur.
I'm like
but
no, that's not it.
Way off.
Be like the coming up number 2 receiver in the Seahawks. Tyler Lockett's the number 2.
Search by team, and then search by
soon.
NFL team, and then click Seahawks, and then search by them. You're past. There it is.
Seahawks.
That's for the helmet. You want the other team.
Yeah, I think it is. It's NJIGBA. So Njigba. I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna stick with JSN.
NJI.
GBA.
GBA.
How is it coming up with anything other than that guy when you search that?
Right. Yeah. Here we go.
So he was probably the top wide receiver prospect in the draft. I think he was slated to go number 12, and then he dropped to the Seahawks at number 20, which is pretty unusual.
In game, he has bad speed. Like his speed stat is the worst of the rookies, but he has the highest run block. So I use him for run block. Like he's fantastic at run block. He's better than my my epic card for run block.
So are there only certain stats that are affected by their gameplay in real life?
It depends on what position you play them in. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
Like,
that's not what Mark's asking. That's not what Mark's asking. I do not know if their stats in game are based on.
Just showed off.
I'm trying to answer this question. He's asking like if a guy can run a 40-yard dash faster, is his speed faster? He's like, are their stats based on how fast they are in real life?
Yeah,
and I do not know that. But that's what he was asking.
Yeah, like you know how like in Madden, they say like according to what people have seen of JSN now, they're like, yeah, he has a speed of 102. But then, after one season, it's like, okay, this guy's a lot faster than we initially rated him for. I wonder if when they update, how often they update the stats and which ones, or if some of them are just set in stone, or because I get those certain stats. If you get more,
those stats won't. The only stats that are changing are the rookie stats, and they can't go down. They can only go up based on the.
I see. Okay.
But the normal players, their stats are set. And yeah, this is also true. Their search doesn't work so well. If I sold by price lowest, it doesn't return my player. I need to sort by relevance. It's sort of like Atomic Hub. If you search by lowest, it doesn't actually show you the newest listings. Like when you click newest, it shows you listings that don't exist under lowest. There's also some funky stuff going on for their marketplace in general. Like it's not the smoothest marketplace.
Well, if you want to play the market, Alvin Kamara is probably a very highly rated player, but he's also facing assault and battery charges and maybe a felon coming soon.
Oh,
I don't know if,
yeah. I hope none of my
game.
players start like dogfighting rings or anything crazy. That would be bad. Be bad for my secondary value.
So Alvin Kamara is a very, very, very successful NFL running back, but he got in like a fight or something and beat the living shit out of someone at like a nightclub, and so he might get suspended for 6 games, and 2 might actually like get jail time or be charged with criminal charges for assault and battery.
Why do football players always get into like legal trouble? Like, how hard is it to just like not?
That's what I was saying yesterday, Max. Of like, imagine like making millions of dollars a year and just like all you have to do is not punch your girlfriend in the face. Like,
yeah, I mean,
so all you got to do is not assault someone in a fucking elevator, and it's just too hard for some guys.
It doesn't really excuse behavior, but when you think about it, like it's a violent, aggressive sport, right? So you're like,
so you'd think they have their appropriate outlet when they're playing the sport, and why are they still violent?
Also, like,
I mean, basically, the more you are in football, the more rewarded you are. They like aggression. That is like a very highly touted, like tangible thing when it comes to evaluating players. Like how gritty, how like aggressive are they? And then you imagine you're like doing that for your entire adult life, and you've been doted on as like this highly athletic skill player when you're 18 years old. And then you go to college, and then you turn 21, you can legally drink for the first time, and they just give you a $10 million signing bonus to continue being aggressive. I mean, I see you're young, you got a lot of money, and it's just a mentality that makes you good at the sport, but may not make you a good citizen.
Pop and stock, there is no way to know which one is sold right now. The way I do it is sort of just like, I don't know, like for Kittle, I'm trying to sell my Kittle. So I just look at the Kittle. Last night there's one listed for like 170 and 180. Those don't exist today. I assume they sold. But no, there's nothing that tracks.
There's only 3 below the ones that we have listed here. If I look at the price lowest, it looks like there's only these 3, and then this is you and this is me.
Yeah, so if you want a sleeper, assuming Alvin Kamara gets arrested, you could go for Kendre Miller, who's his backup.
I don't think they have all the players don't exist yet. You can't just like.
Yeah, let's see. Kamara and another guy allegedly beat a man outside a nightclub in Las Vegas. According to police, they allegedly beat Darnell Green Jr. unconscious, stomping on his face and chest after the man scuffled over attempting to enter the same elevator.
What's going on? We got Prime Rogue in the chat.
Pretty hard
in the server.
Got pretty serious, huh?
So you guys are playing the NFL Rivals thing?
Yeah, we're about to play big time in a bit. That's why I invited you. But
Yeah, thank you for the
we got
invite, guys.
we got stuck on the Rivals marketplace. Mark hasn't seen NFL Rivals yet. Max and I do not follow football at all. We're not sports
neither.
fans, and Mark is not playing, and we are. So we're trying to tell him our excitement for this game that is something he actually likes.
I follow the proper type of football that's played with one's feet. And
Yeah,
I
you
should
like
say,
the football?
Oh,
Football?
Oh, soccer.
in the English fifth division, fifth tier of football, did you guys hear about Wrexham getting promoted? It seems to be all over the media.
Yeah, it's like
I'm pissed
Ryan
it
Reynolds-
spoiled the show for me. I watched the TV show, and now I know how the season's going to end. But
Well, you know what you can? You can learn about my club, Notts County, who came in second, and now we have to play do we swear on the stream or not?
yeah, you can swear.
We have to play 2 fucking eliminator games if we want to get promoted to the next division. So what you can learn about next season is about how Wrexham outspent Notts County and bought the league.
That's definitely like, I mean, half the first season of the show is them just like, yeah, we're going to buy the best coach from the best team and the best striker from this team. And then they're definitely paid to winning a bit. But it's also like, I knew nothing about like European soccer leagues or football leagues. And I didn't even know that you could be like, if you get in first in your league, you go to the next league and you can get demoted from your league too. So like, it's just a never ending like scale. You're not stuck. It's not like NFL where it's like, okay, you have the farm league teams. The best farm league team is never coming to the NFL. Like they're exclusively meant to take players into the higher leagues, and that is not how the soccer
Imagine
leagues
if
work.
the Canadian Football League teams got promoted to the NFL, and suddenly they had to shift to.
Yeah, I like the idea of promotion. I think that's kind of cool. I wish they did that in American sports. Like now that they have the XFL, I could totally see that being a thing with like the XFL. That like
Wait, the XFL's back?
the XFL's back, dude. Dwayne the Rock Johnson bought it.
I think I still have my New York, New Jersey Hitmen T-shirt from the first time it came around.
If you had like an old like "He Hate Me," then yeah, probably it's worth a pretty penny to collectors.
I want to say my brother was into the Miami Rage, they were called, and I like the Hitmen. And like the team that I liked ended up getting like in last in the season, and I think his was in like the Super Bowl.
So we have the Seattle Sea Dragons. Seattle, known for its sea dragons, here in the
Very
Pacific
much so.
Northwest.
Of course. Look at this, Mike.
That's
I
actually
just
a pretty
leveled
sick
up
name,
from
to be
level 1
honest.
level 5.
Well, the XFL's pretty sweet because like it's cheap tickets, it's cheap booze, so you can basically get like former NFL players, but you can drink for cheap, and so there's a clearly like fun subculture of the fans there. Like I guess there's like a team in DC that does like a beer snake, and so everyone in this section like puts all their cups together as this giant beer snake, and by the end of the game it'll like span like multiple rows, and it's pretty.
That's awesome.
You know, I can get behind that. That sounds fun.
Yeah. You don't take it too seriously, you know.
I need to know though about this NFL Rivals game. So I played it a bit on my phone. What chain is it on, and how do the NFTs get integrated?
It's on the Mythical blockchain, which is their own. I would say it's not a private blockchain necessarily. Like the token for the blockchain is traded publicly, but as far as like people building on it, the only people building on it are the Blancos or the Mythical
isn't it
team.
built on EOS or?
No, Blancos was built on
EOS.
EOSIO private chain, but they have recently launched a new chain that is a layer 2 ether solution called the Mythical chain, and they have their own ERC20 token called the Myth token, or Mythos, I think it's called.
Are the gas fees?
Right now, all the gas fees are paid by the marketplace, and you don't deal with gas at all.
That's lovely.
But eventually, you might have to pay. It says like for now the gas fees are covered, but they're like 0.000001 myth, which
yeah, it's like nothing.
is like a fraction
here.
of a
Let's
cent,
see.
essentially.
I think I have. If I check my activity,
Just go to list. Go to list a new guy. It tells you what the fee would be.
Yeah, here we go. So.
Yeah, the NFTs are only tradable in a private marketplace. Though,
Yeah,
so for
here's the fee. It's literally like almost nothing. 0.00000000000000000.
Thing where you can pull it to Ethereum and like sell it on decentralized Ethereum marketplaces like Blancos.
I assume that's the entire purpose of them making a layer 2 ether solution, is that it will be easier to bridge from ERC to fucking ERC instead of EOSIO. I believe that's why they made the entire new chain, but as of now you cannot do it, and I don't work for their team, so I'm not going to like make commitments for them that I don't know about. But yeah, Blancos for the longest time, it was on a private chain, and they said eventually you'll be able to bridge it to a public chain, and now you can bridge Blankos to Ethereum, and you can sell them on OpenSea, and it's made by the same team. So I have to assume they're going to do the same thing for NFL Rivals, but again, like I don't want to be on stream committing to their team doing things that I never saw them say. So
Definitely, dude.
not
holy
guaranteed,
shit,
but
that's good.
Okay, so
there is
you
a high
start,
chance.
You start with your team, and you don't have NFTs, right? Or do they give you like a starter pack?
No, you get no NFTs.
You don't have, and you don't need NFTs to play either. You can just play with non-NFTs and still do relatively well.
And then you can earn NFTs through like playing tournaments and playing.
Lewis is
Yeah,
testing
essentially-
that right now. That theory.
Essentially, the NFTs are just sellable versions of the free cards. Like the free cards have stats. You can level them up. You can get them to level 5. And then you can't sell them. The NFTs, if you get them to level 5, you can sell them. So like it basically allows you to put time into the game and then sell the time you put into the game, but you don't need them. The other thing is the NFTs just have higher stats. The highest free to play card you can pull has a 99 stat. Anything above a common lives around 100. Like a rare card, as you can see in Max's inventory right now, is 112, 103. Like
This is
everything's
level
above
5
100.
though. I leveled all my guys up to level 5.
Even if you have a level 1,
so
it's going to be
crazy.
around 100 or higher than 100. And
Yeah, that's true.
essentially a rare card you can get to level 10. So my base cards and my common cards I can only get to level 5. So common level 5 is pretty similar to a rare, but if I get my rare to level 5 it'll be better, and then I can get it 5 additional levels. So it raises the max cap of the max level of your cards, and each rarity gets higher. So a rare goes to 10, and
Yeah.
epic goes to level 15, and a legendary goes to level 20. So like your level 20 legendary starts at like 120, which is already at least 20 above anything the free players can play, and then you can additionally level it up 20 times above that. So like those cards are just way better, and then at that point your characters run faster, they catch better, like every stat in game is better, so they're just better than the other team. So it definitely is a little bit pay to win as far as if you have like a full legendary team. There's no fucking way someone with a totally free team is beating you, like unless you're really bad at the game.
I don't even think I've linked a wallet in game yet on my, because you can play on your phone, but you can't play on the PC, right?
No, they actually don't. Like I had issues. I was trying to like link my stuff, and like it doesn't let you when you join the game. Like it just launches you into the tutorial. You have to go out of your way to go like link the crypto stuff. It also says nowhere in game anything about NFTs. Like the word NFT is not written in the game once.
That's
Like they're
smart.
trying very hard to trick people into buying NFTs. And I can tell you from being in their Discord, they are doing it successfully. Like, there's a bunch of people like,
Yeah,
I've never
it's
bought
working.
an NFT before. I thought NFTs were
I'll buy a
scam. Like, I came over.
digital collectible, though, that I can resell. I like that.
Yeah, they're like, I was playing Madden Mobile. That's what people come in. They're like, I play Madden Mobile. I'm not going to spend $200 on something that I can't use in 2 months. And then people are like, these NFTs will be usable forever in game. And then people are like, what? This isn't like Madden Mobile where my shit becomes useless in 2 months. And then they immediately start buying rares. They're like, I won't pay $200, but I will pay $10. Let's go.
Are these packs
Yeah.
NFTs essentially?
Yeah,
The draft packs are, yes. Not all of the packs are. The ones you buy with fiat, for the most part, are.
Okay.
You have to be careful. Just check, like, each pack has a description. I forget the exact wording. They use a specific word for, like, exclusive collectible or something. It's not NFT, but there's a different word for the
This
NFTs.
one-time purchase offer, it's 60% off the draft pack plus gems. The card is tradable in the marketplace, meaning it's an NFT.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
if it says it's tradable on the marketplace, it's an
Excellent.
NFT. But the draft packs are the thing I would say about the draft packs, just to be weary if you're looking to get into this, is like I think the draft packs are $15, and like if you look at the floor, it's like $4 or $5. So you can get 3 draft
floor.
picks.
Oh, so unless you're really lucky on your pack rip, it's really not worth it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's like an 80% chance you get a rare.
Mm-hmm.
So if you
Yeah.
just buy a rare off the floor, let's see, the floor right now
Let's
is
see now.
yeah
What-
$350 on a fucking floor. This is
But
a
I
cheap
mean-
ass.
Oh, did you get the 1 card pack?
I
The
have
1
no
card pack
idea.
is worth it. The $5 one, if they still have that one.
Yeah, for $5 I would buy that for sure
I
because you
bought
get
that
the
one.
RNG roll. I bought that too.
The what
Every
roll?
account I think gets one. Like there's a one-time pack that you can buy for $5. It's the same as the $15 pack, but on your first purchase in game on a new account, you
Oh,
get it
yeah.
for $5
Miles,
That one I think is worth it.
with it.
Miles Murphy. What kind of card is this?
It's got 2 stars. Is that
I
a
think
rare?
he's a defensive end.
Yeah, 2 stars is rare.
He's either a
2
defensive
stars
end
is
or he's a
blue.
linebacker, I think, right?
DE
I'll look him up.
defensive end, yeah. He plays for the Bengals, and I'm a Browns fan, so that's not ideal.
Here he is, Miles
Like
Murphy.
being a Browns fan.
That wasn't a great poll, to be honest. He's not like.
No,
Miles
probably not.
Murphy. Defensive
What you
ends
really
are-
want, like.
You
I
want
mean,
like a
bro,
running-
you really wanted was anything higher than a rare would have been a great poll because you would have
Oh, I
made your money
gotcha.
back instantly.
Yeah.
But
Although
when you do,
the
like-
floor on that one is five Mythos, which is $5.84. So you still couldn't have bought him for
yeah,
less than. what
I
you
mean,
paid for that.
I don't think that's like a bad poll by any means. It's just like when you are just starting, you want a good running back and good wide receivers. Like those are
Oh,
the two most
absolutely.
important positions for like actually playing the game. Like that guy's a good guy, but you don't even play
You don't
defense.
play
Defense is
defense.
simulated.
Exactly.
Dude,
Yeah.
I literally just was playing this guy for the first time, and it changes the way I can play the game. He runs so much faster that I can do running plays now against teams where I was getting sacked and I don't get sacked. So now I can actually do, like run around the outside and then run out of bounds and like work the clock down and play like the clock
defense-
game. Versus,
defense
like,
is also
trying to, like,
huge, though.
scramble.
Like don't be upset you pulled a good defense. You will need those cards eventually.
Defense is good.
Because
I'm sure.
the way the tournaments work is the top 100, everybody wins every single game at the highest difficulty. So the way you beat people is by scoring more points than them. Like
Mhm.
you get additional points. So if I win, 24-16, I get 8 points. That's my score in that game. So I get the points for winning plus 8
Oh.
points. So if your defense is really good and stops them from scoring, it makes you have larger point gaps, which actually makes you do way better in PvP. So like when I first started playing, I was like, I don't want defensive players. But now that I'm playing at the highest tier competitively, you need those defensive players, or you won't be able to score enough to get a big enough score gap to like
That makes
actually
total
place.
sense. There was also this thing here,
Yeah.
which was like 500 of whatever that I already had in my account for some reason.
Yeah, those are not NFTs.
Oh, these are not NFTs. The team builder.
Yeah,
ones.
those are
What you
just,
can
like,
do with those is you can sell them for points that allow you to upgrade the NFTs. So like when you sell it, you get the position. Like each position has points. You'll get cornerback points for selling a cornerback. And then if you have an NFT cornerback, you need those points to upgrade your NFT. So like those are still
Oh.
useful. And you
But
still
the
kind of
R-
want to be grinding those out.
The R coins, you get them just from playing in game. Is that right?
Yeah, both the R
Yeah.
coins and the diamonds are like
and the
the
diamonds.
in-game currencies. I wouldn't spend real money on them. You can grind
Yeah.
those out. The
And-
diamonds
and
you get
these
from
are-
events.
And
So-
none of these are actually on chain. These things.
No, those are all
No.
just. They've said potentially in the future there will be a path to use diamonds or something to upgrade non-NFTs into NFTs, but
Yeah.
currently there is no way to do that, and they haven't announced how that would work, if it would work. They just said they're considering it.
So it's the draft
I just
pack and the
saved-
epic draft pack that are NFTs.
Yes, the Epic Draft Pack is NFTs, and I believe it's a guaranteed.
I think
You
guaranteed
get at
epic.
least a guaranteed Epic, which is like
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could still get a legendary though.
I want to say the Epic sell for like
That's
30
what
to
I'm trying to win
42.
next. That's the next event that's going on. That's what I bought that guy for, the running back. I played one game, I won, and then I'm like, okay, I need a better running back if I want to actually be competitive and win these packs.
So
Yeah,
the
that's-
only
Because
way
the packs,
you can
if you get top
is if you win.
100, you
you win in these.
no, you have to
tournaments.
get like top 500 or something. You
You
win
have to
a
get
pack.
top
But if you get,
500 to win a pack for this new
like,
event, and
top, like,
also
100, you
most
get
of the
3 packs.
most of the events are they're like gate kept by owning NFTs. Like they don't really let free to play players win NFTs very often, which I actually kind of appreciate because I play Blankos and the free to play players bought the game over and over and over, and they make every prize reward now worthless because there's just
Oh.
way too many of them. So like I don't know. Like in theory, yes, it'd be awesome if free to play players could earn the same thing, but like in practice, that just devalues people who are paying for their stuff. If people can get the same stuff for free, they just undercut the people who actually paid for their stuff and screw them. So like
Yeah.
I actually kind of appreciate it.
You
as
just
someone
do
who is paying
one,
for the
or
stuff.
Is there like a threshold of NFTs that you have to have?
That's the next part I'm trying to explain. Like
Oh,
each event has a different thing. So like the first event we played, you needed to hold one rare draft card, and that's how we got Amon something. Do you know he's the wide
Amon
receiver.
Greenberg?
Ross and Brown.
Yeah,
St.
the-
Brown, that's the one.
the epic, not the legendary.
Yes. So we got him as an epic, or I did for that, and then you needed four rares from the draft packs to get Kittle, who's like the legendary. So it's like you get better rewards if you paid more, and the next tournaments will probably be for the next pack. So like if you miss these tournaments, you do not want to ape into the draft players right now. Wait until the next packs when they do new tournaments, and then do what I did. Instead of buying the packs, just go
Yeah.
scoop the floor of people dumping outside of the packs just so you can get in the tournament. Because
Mhm.
like the people who got in the tournament were paying like over $50 for those 3 draft picks.
That's
I paid
insane.
for those
like-
draft picks. I paid like $20 because I was buying them at $3 or $4 a pop when people were dumping them, and then that got me into the tournament. That got me a legendary and an epic. So like for under $20, I got like a way better deal than anybody who's buying packs, and I think that'll happen on the future drops too. So if you want to get into this game, I'd wait until the next like competitive event drops. I'd figure out whatever the requirements are for that, and then just try to buy them as cheap as possible in the aftermarket.
On the
'Cause for me, that's
secondary,
been the
yeah.
best way to get into this game cheaply. When I buy packs, it just burns money. Like buying packs has not been good for me in this
I
game.
did the same as Pop and Stock. I bought I think I bought 2 of those 3 card packs, and they were like $50 each, so that was $100. And I did pull a legendary out of one of them, so that's at least worth kind of what I paid for the pack, I suppose. And I've been playing with them, so I'm not like upset. But man, if I was trying to flip that stuff, it would not be worth what I paid at the pack drop
Yeah,
price.
I paid $50 for 2 commons and a rare,
Yeah.
and then like people were listing
Yeah.
rares for $4. I was like, I literally like I can buy 10 of these rares for
About
cheaper than a
10 of them,
pack
yeah.
that I pulled 1 rare out of.
Right.
Like this is crazy. So
Oh, 100,000 downloads on this app. That's pretty
It's
legit.
yeah, it was
really a
ranked
fun
number 1
game.
in.
all of that,
number
all
one
the
in the App
NFT
Store.
shit aside, it's still really fun just to like play and grind out the leaderboard.
Yeah, it's a legit mobile
Oh, it
game.
is.
It looks nice as a mobile game for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't quite connect that it was mobile only.
So I have 2
Yeah,
questions
that's
for you guys.
really.
So I was just looking at my team because I played it. Like I'm not done with the tutorial, but I've played, and I noticed that most of my slots actually had no players in them. So until you get either an NFT or a non-NFT card, they're just random incognito.
Yeah, they have a score of 50 and they're just number 00 and they have all 50 stats. They're basically the worst
Lewis has
possible
a
players
pretty
you can
good
have.
strategy for starting out. You want to play like just the campaign mode, play through the Super Bowl, because beating the Super Bowl, you'll unlock packs that
Yeah,
that
if
fill
you,
out your team.
If you beat the Super
Oh.
Bowl once, the game gives you enough credits to unlock their like starter packs that will give you 1 player in each position. There
Nice.
is RNG involved when you open the packs. It'll say like, okay, you get like a guaranteed wide receiver at 80 and then 2 other players. But just because it's guaranteed 80, you could pull a 99 or you could pull an 80 or anywhere in between it. So there's
they
like
gave me 1,780 gems just now, which is 380 plus players pack, and that's all you can get with the gems. So I presume I should get 3 of them.
no, if you look at the special offers, there's also a wide receiver pack for gems, and you might want to do that because right now there's an event for if you have 5 wide receivers at over 70 ranking, that gets you into an event that allows you to earn more gems. So you can
Absolutely.
basically earn those gems back if you get enough wide receivers to get in.
How do you get into the event though?
You need 5 wide receivers in your lineup of 70 or higher, but that pack will give you 3 wide receivers, 1 guaranteed 80, and then the other 2 could also still be.
86 Michael Thomas.
Dude, 86 is a fucking good pull.
Yeah, Isaiah McKenzie at 76. So
That's
one
great too.
pack. So I have enough for 2 packs. Let's see.
I wouldn't go like if you get 5, I'd just cut it off there because then you're
Oh
in the
yeah,
event.
for sure. So second pack we have Devontae Smith. He's a Buckeye, I think. 82.
Hell yeah.
Oh, James Proche the second, 68 and 67.
The other thing about the 68 is you can upgrade the players, so you might be able to bump them up to power score.
Mm.
If you put that's what like those points are you get for selling them. Like when you sell the players, you get these points. If you combine those points with the rarity coins, you can upgrade their level, and you can get each guy up to level 5, and then their power
Nice.
goes up as you level them up.
And I just got some gems for an achievement or something.
Yeah, you get some for spending,
Yeah.
like when you spend a certain amount.
This is actually
There's
really
a couple-
interesting the way they're doing this parallel Web 2 and Web 3 model, I guess you'd say.
I like it because like people that don't know anything about NFTs are getting into this. Like they're able to
Yeah.
play, and it's like basically tricking people into buying NFTs, which like for the longest time have been like gamers aren't going to adapt to NFTs until they don't know they're NFTs.
Yep.
And this is like the first time I've seen where like people just don't know or necessarily care. And also like there's a huge market for Madden Mobile, which is essentially the same style of game as this,
Oh yeah.
but where people lose their stuff. Like everybody coming in is like, oh, I buy my cards and then they don't work for the next season. And it's like, nope, like these will work for every season forever. That's what NFTs are. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's really just like that light bulb moment for NFTs for gamers is just going off over and over and over in Madden Mobile gamers' heads as they find this game. They're like, oh, that thing that like screws me every couple of months, that's going away. And that's why NFTs are actually not bad for players. So I'm really hoping like this
My
helps
super wide
modernize
receiver-
NFTs too.
My super wide receivers are really dope right now. but my QB is shit and my running back is
Which
shit.
QB do you have? Did you get
every
Hurts or
QB
did you
is
get the other random?
I have Jones and as QB and Davis as running back.
Jones is who I have. Jones is trash. I think
If you're lucky, you
Hurts.
get. If you're lucky, you get Hurts. Hurts is like it's an RNG roll in the first pack you open, but a bunch of people get Hurts. But you can pull some other ones out of packs. I got lucky and I got Hurts.
If my father-in-law was playing this game, you know what he would be doing? He would have a team of only people who came out of Ohio State, and they'd be playing as the Browns. My wife, even like when we're watching football, she roots for the team that has the most Ohio State players on it, unless it's the Browns.
Nice.
That's so funny. I love that, but you can totally play this game like that. Like that's totally what it is. Like you pick all your favorite players from across the entire football metaverse, and then like put them all on the team that's your favorite team, and let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm having a little cam issue here for some reason. I'm trying to figure it
No
out.
worries. I'm watching it a big time too. We got
Nice.
real derailed on this. We're so into NFL Rivals right now. We love
Mark,
it.
you should get into it. I feel like you would like it. I'm really digging it.
Yeah, I'm more into it now. It's a mobile game. I'm more likely to play it as a mobile game than if it were a PC game.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
yeah,
kinda like
I'm more intrigued now.
It's a perfect toilet game, dude. Like you can
Oh, yeah.
play
Yeah,
through
the rounds last
Yeah.
like 2 minutes,
In one
so you
shit.
can really just blow through
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, because I'm always kind of
I
just
would say it's like 3
so,
matches per shit.
on my phone. It's perfect.
Depending on whether you got spicy food or not, man.
That's
Yo,
true.
I didn't pop
Depending
this
on the
fucking
shit.
kitty.
What's going on?
Yo, Knott's County represent.
This is sort of me too popping know anything about football, but I like playing the game.
Yeah.
I'm also like,
That's also why I'm
I'm
not
good
upset
enough-
about spending the $50 on my pack. I'm like, it's fine. I'm using those players and I'm having a good time. And they're getting me into tournaments that I would have otherwise not been able to.
I also
participate
I consider myself supporting the mythical team. Like when I was buying those packs before the
Yeah.
game came out, I was like, I know I can probably buy this stuff for
Same.
cheaper on the aftermarket when it comes out, but I think they're doing great things. Like they're onboarding, they're literally teaching an entire genre of people what NFTs are and why they're not a scam, which is we need more of that in this space. Even if you're not printing money playing this game, this is good for the NFT space. This is going to teach a lot of people that NFTs are not a scam.
And
I
this
also
would
fucked up. I bought 2 packs because I thought I was going to rip one pack and leave one unopened, but I didn't realize that they just open when you buy them. So it's not
Oh.
possible to buy an unopened pack.
Yeah, the packs are not an NFT. It's just it's mint on
Yeah.
demand when you purchase the pack.
Which is why I bought 2. I was like, oh, I'll buy 2. I won't open one and I'll open the other one because I love doing that. And nope, that's not how this works.
There's this new game, not new game, dude. The game's been around for ages, called Metropolis Origins. It's a card game on Wax. And
Oh, I've been playing that. I have a kick-ass deck, dude. You want to verse me?
absolutely. What's your? No, I'm having the guy on next week. They're really trying hard to revive it. It didn't rug. It's just the bear happened, and the devs are pretty high-end devs, and they're working on other shit. And I don't really know the story, but the game is so well designed. I think I'd really like to
I
see more.
agree. It's a really fun game to play.
Yep.
And I love the fact that the different tables make it a different game based on where you can set cards, because a lot of the cards abilities make adjacent cards do stuff or
Yeah.
have to do. Yeah, it's
And the
really,
virus
really
is
cool.
spawning on the other side of your
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
it
gotta-
could be competing with Warsaken for the top. If they had marketed it right, it would be competing with Warsaken for the top game on Wax, but top card game. I mean, but they were selling their
can see
packs for
that.
$400. So
yeah, that's a little.
yeah,
Price.
They also
I gotta
offered no play to earn, which was on Wax. Everybody wanted ROI, everybody wanted staking and stuff. So a lot of people that bought into the game after they bought the packs were what the fuck? There's no ROI, and got pissed off.
Yeah.
And there's a falling out after their pack sale because people assumed there'd be staking or something, and there wasn't. And then that upset the Wax community, which is sort of on the Wax community in my opinion. They never said it was going to be an
Yeah.
ROI game. They never advertised it that way either. People just assumed it would be.
I'm way past ROI to be honest with you guys, but hey,
Me
ROI is
too.
good, but I just
ROI
want-
is fine, just not. It's not part of a video game.
Yep.
ROI is great for investments.
I mean, I play a lot of Nova Pangea. In full disclosure, I kind of work for them now. So, but
Nice.
so conflict of interest. But I don't mind earning a token incidental to to playing. I just don't want it to be the central fucking thing and having to grind.
Are you in Frankfurt, Lou?
I'm on
The
Frankfurt.
game isn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also in Frankfurt. The game
Actually,
isn't fucking like earning a token.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Mark.
I'm still trying to level up my what is it called? I'm trying to level up my buildings to level 5 right now.
Oh, dude, I'm not even close to level 5. I'm trying to get to level 4.
I got 4 level 4 buildings and like 14 level 4 workers.
We're also,
And,
FYI, we play on the Frankfurt server, Prime Rogue.
Yep.
It's like,
oh
I think
yes.
Germany. But for whatever reason,
Charlie,
that's like,
Bravo, Echo, or Prime.
whatever the one is
Popular
just the
one.
top one with the high population. This
Okay.
is like the most populated server in the entire game. It's not even good for lag for me. Like, it's far from, we live in Los Angeles, so it's not even good for us. But like, if you
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
in
play with other
Calgary.
people, there are always people online in the server. Like, I'll play online like any hours of the day. Immediately when I log in, I immediately get like a party invite. If I log into any of the American servers, that does not happen. So to anyone looking to get in big time, like, play on the Frankfurt server. It's basically like the main server that everybody's playing on. This game gets way more fun when you have people to play with.
Kitty and Chat's
There's
right.
a
that people
massive
need this
update to this game too. We just saw a video about like the update for Big Time. It looks like they're gonna revamp a
Are
bunch
you
of
in
shit,
here, Max?
introduce classes.
Are you not in the city?
Oh,
just
I'm in the
got
city. Yeah. Oh, I'm in like someone else's party though. Let me get out of this.
Yeah, you have to leave the party.
There you go.
How do I find
Now
you guys?
I'll be able to see you.
You
If
just
you
want to come
hit-
to this town. Like, this is like, if you played World of Warcraft, this is like, or Grimar or Stormwind. This is just where everybody goes in between questing to like find
Okay.
groups. But yeah,
Is
just
there a
like,
specific place in town where I should meet you? Oh wait, is that you guys over there? No, I don't think so.
you should see just
Sorry, I'm
a
like-
bunch of people.
Big
No, like,
finger.
new. Oh,
I see Lewis.
It's also not
Oh.
easy because this game has no like real map. Like, there's no, you can't just hit M and bring up a map. So you kind of have to like know
Right.
where stuff is.
why is it calling me an Evermore cadet and asking me to travel to Time's End?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I see Max now.
Let's see. How do I go to my?
All right, invited Max.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. Invite accepted.
Wait,
I'm
I
in.
don't
Here, I
think
can
there
play
are
off.
any other players in here.
You can hit P to bring up your like party menu.
Oh, okay.
How do I do my?
You also got to
teleport?
talk to some dude after you get out of the tutorial. If you just finish the tutorial, you have to talk to like some guy to like completely finish the tutorial.
I have a feeling that might be what I have to do, so I might be joining you guys in a minute. Is it possible to join you once you guys have started playing? Or
Yeah.
Like whenever you
As long as
pop
you're not in
you
the
can-
dungeon. Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm just gonna see what the fuck they want me to do.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
they
real
said
quick
I was
play.
Tutorial.
I'm gonna
Zesiphon
quickly
was a
play
thing.
like the trailer notes anyway, so we got a little bit of time. I want to show off the.
Hmm.
Oh gosh, forgot you can't just open up Twitter because it's not safe for work stuff. Luckily, no giant penises showed up on my screen. Yesterday when I opened my Twitter, it was just like people just had a giant penis. Like, I was just like, thank God this was not on stream. Like, Twitter is not safe if you follow people.
Oh no.
How do you bring
Yeah,
up
they
like
announced-
your personal metaverse? By the way, I'm trying to get to there so I can ditch some of my
Your
pocket
Your,
watches.
your
metaverse
personal
one? I think
metaverse
it's
that you just
Short
asked?
guy.
Yeah. How do you bring up that portal?
It's on your action bar if you have it trained.
So if you go to yeah, it'll put it on your action bar, and if it's not already, you can go to your skill tree, and I think you can do it that way.
Yeah, I might have moved it off
Well-
the action bar.
All right, real quick, I'm going to show the trailer for this. Who
Yeah,
just announced
check
a new patch? In the new patch, they're adding 2 new heroes, new classes that did not exist before, and they're adding a new dungeon and game type, a new dungeon type, and then they're adding like an entire new like the combo works. Like, it's a pretty friggin' massive update. They're also going to reset everything, so we're all about to get our players reset anyway. So everything we do today is pretty
Yeah.
much useless. But luckily, I play for.
Welcome, Big
You can
Time
hear this, right?
Adventurers, to patch .26.
Yes.
Note, due to a large number of changes to progression and early game balance, all player data will be wiped from this update. First, a very special thank you goes out to our player council, who stayed up for more than 2 6. We rely. Getting into the patch notes, we have some major additions to the game. There are 2 new player classes, the Tech Blade and the Battlemancer. The Tech Blade is a fast-paced damage dealer that has a combination of abilities from the Quantum Fixer and the Shadow Blade, while also wielding 5 new abilities to do damage to your foes, and 3 new support abilities to take care of your allies.
So that's pretty big. Like, for people who don't play the game, the Quantum Fixer is the healing class, and the Shadow Blade is like the rogue stealth DPS class. So they're now combining healing and stealth rogue stuff, which is just like, that's an interesting matchup. I'll probably play that class because like, I want to play a support class.
Battlemancer is a battle-hardened warrior who uses the elements to augment his melee abilities, using skills from the Chronomancer as well as the Time Warrior. The Battlemancer brings it with 4 new damaging abilities, as well as 1 new support ability to help aid on the battlefield. Both classes can be unlocked to play at level 30.
That one's gonna be big because like it's a mix between the mage and the warrior, and like when Max and I play, we complement each other. Like there's enemies I can't hit because you need to be melee, and there's enemies he can't hit because you need to be ranged. So that class does seem like if you're going to play by yourself, it's going to be the best class because you'll be able to do like both.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I need to defeat a time.
There's a new challenge on.
What was that?
I need to defeat a timekeeper by finding my way to the timekeeper's pyramid, it would seem.
Oh, I think that's like the final dungeon. That means you should be almost done with the tutorial, though.
That's what I was done. I keep dying trying to reach the damn guy.
Is it the one where like the ground is falling in front of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the final dungeon. It shouldn't take you that long. It might take you like 20 minutes, but after that, you're done with the tutorial.
Nice.
It's actually a really fun dungeon. Like, it's one of the coolest ones.
Yeah, that is one. That one is really cool.
How the fuck do you not fall down and die, though?
You have to.
There should be like there's like paths. You have to like
go
to like up ramps and stuff and down ramps. Like they just appear. You have to like.
Oh, you have to touch the right path. Okay.
Yeah, you can kind of see too the fauna spawn on the path. The fauna are like those level 1 things that die in one hit. Those will spawn where you need to run. So if you're just kind of running and you don't know where to go, you'll see them spawn in the direction you need to go.
I dig it. Yeah, because I can't run up the damn thing before it disappears. So this actually makes total sense.
There's also a part where you kind of have to wait. Like it drops it and then it keeps going. You have to wait until it comes back so you can see where the path goes towards like, the middle part. If that's where
I'm actually going to follow the spawning thing you just talked about because one of them just spawned here. So I presume another one will spawn the next place.
If you kill it, a new one should spawn too. Like when you kill them, it frees up the respawn thing.
Clever.
I don't know. I keep playing this trailer.
On the horizon, the Thunder Cube. Test your skills in this intense wave-based experience and see if you can survive to the end. Complete optional objectives along the way for better rewards. The melee combo system has been updated to require timing to proceed to the next combo. This increases the skill required for successful combos, so in return, the benefits for getting succeeding attacks has been increased across all weapons. Damage, as well as heavy attack benefits, are all juicier. Don't think we've forgotten about the original classes in the game. We've added 7 new abilities to the Shadow Blade, as well as 1 new ability for the Time Warrior and the Quantum Fixer. In addition to this, many of the existing abilities have all had balance changes. Moving on, procedurally generated levels have gained many new surprises. More variations both in layout and encounters are now present game-wide. Desert-themed adventure instances have had a glow-up, and the starting questline has been adjusted and includes a new kind of experience for users to try out. Adventurers, this is just the tip of the iceberg of what's included in the patch. There are a host of other changes such as improvements to the user interface, as well as the addition of new enemies for you to fight. Be sure to check out all of the changes coming to the game in the patch notes linked below. We'll see you in Time's End.
Alright.
It's so interesting. I hated this game the first time I played it, and then when I redid the tutorial, it was really pretty dope.
They've also like improved it a lot, I think, like even the amount of time I've been playing it.
Oh, okay. Because like I really, really disliked it. I was like, what is everyone going on about?
It's kind of not fun to play by yourself, in my opinion. Like the big reason I like this game is because we get together once a week and we play it as a group. Like if I was just playing by myself, I'd get burned out real fast on this game.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense, I think. And the tutorial is well designed. It's better designed than the first one I played through. I have to say that.
The first one, like the tutorial was like almost non-existent. It kind of just launched you into the starting zone, and then you're just like running into dungeons and hoping you could beat them.
It was something like that. It wasn't ideal. Yo, why does this shit keep disappearing on me? I need walkthrough. I'm like a terrible gamer.
If you want to share your screen, I can maybe.
Oh sure.
Oh man, I got some big time dynasty trades going on my fantasy league right now. This is getting serious. Talking about football.
Nice.
So I've got.
I'm trying
We've
to
all beat the
share-
tutorial, so we should be able to help you walk through.
Yeah,
it.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I think I'm sharing now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm the Chronomancer or whatever. So I've been running up to the end of this thingy here. And then when I try to run up the actual map, like the actual staircase that appears, it always disappears before I have the time to make it even up to that first juncture.
You have to follow that entire thing.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but how do you do it fast enough?
You don't fall, like, it just goes invisible. You run forward, just 2 steps, and then stop. Just run forward 2 steps right now. You can go, trust me.
Oh.
Stop.
So you just need- yeah.
So, like, that's just showing you where it is. It's there when you're not there. So then run forward until it goes away, and then stop. And then, stop.
I was just fucking up because I was getting off of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
okay.
it's just it's invisible. It's not actually, like, disappearing.
Okay, that makes more sense because I think that's why I was always failing right about here. Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a
Oh.
few parts where there will be holes in the ground, so you can't, even if you know where the route is, you can't just run straight because
Right.
like there's like little things you will fall through.
Thank
They're
you.
tricky
You
with
know,
it.
I honestly probably would have taken a very long time for me to figure that out. I do not play these types of games on a regular basis, although I do enjoy them.
No worries. It's also not like they don't explain this to you, so you just have to figure it out.
Yeah, kind of. But actually, it's kind of fun the way it's made.
I like
I
it.
like
They added
um,
platformer elements. This is like a platformer mixed with an MMORPG. Like most MMORPGs do not have missions like this. This is more like a Zelda game.
Would you actually consider an MMORPG now?
Yeah.
Oh, like because I guess there are the town centers where we meet. and
Look
all
out! This
that.
is the one where you can fall through. There's like a hole right in front of you.
Oh yeah, there is. Damn,
They're tricky.
they are.
I wanted to store my shit at my personal metaverse, but then I remembered that they're gonna
gonna
redo
wipe
all
it
this
all
stuff
anyway.
There's no point in fucking saving these pocket watches.
How do you actually get
Imagine.
NFTs in the game?
Lewis got a
We can show
couple.
you when we do a dungeon. You'll probably get a fragment. You can trade fragments for a potential NFT, or just there's an RNG chance for a drop of an NFT every dungeon you do ever. So like,
Nice.
the more you play, the more likely you are to get an NFT drop.
That's cool. Are people
I've-
always in the same instance? And is the NFT regenerating for everybody, or is it like one person?
It's just
picks
total
Oh.
RNG.
up-
the-
All drops
dun-
are personal.
Oh,
The
perfect.
dungeons are also randomly generated. So every time you do the same dungeon is different every time. So the loot, the monsters, even what you're supposed to do. Like sometimes it'll be like, okay, like go disarm these bombs. You have to disarm 3 bombs. Other times it'll be like go hunt down these guys and kill them. So like
Right.
you're not even doing this.
Yeah, I disabled some bombs during one of the tutorials. Yeah.
Yeah, the missions change too because this game's procedurally generated. So like every dungeon is different procedurally generated, which
Speaking of-
sometimes is bad. Sometimes the dungeons suck because they're procedurally generated in a way that isn't fun.
Right. Do you guys know Louis from Pixel Minis?
I do not.
He's
You
been
want to run
working-
through that mirror?
Yeah. Oh, he's been working on his game for I don't know his entire life, and everything is procedurally generated, including all the character NFTs. And like he was on my stream, and we spent 3 hours just looking at his procedural and generation system and how it's written into the smart contract. And like this guy blew my mind. I tried to have him on like over a year ago, but he wasn't ready to show it off. And then all of a sudden he just messaged me that he was. And this guy's just a genius. Like I don't know what else to say.
Procedurally generated stuff is really cool when it's done well. I think you want to go right here. I think there's like at some point there's a ramp you can run up. This part there's also walls, so you can't fall off. Like walls will just come down if you're running into it.
Right or left? Oh, left. I think. Oh,
I don't remember the specific one, but it'll be obvious the ramp will show up somewhere.
yeah,
Like somewhere a wall will not show up and you can run up a ramp.
that makes a lot of sense actually. Oh, there we go.
There's the ramp.
So this
And
is
then that
me
ramp loops around.
finishing the tutorial I thought I had finished. Oh, these guys are
No worries. I actually like this dungeon a lot, so it's fun to watch. This is like my
Yeah,
favorite
actually, it
dungeon
is
of
a
the
really
game so
cool
far.
dungeon. I think I'm playing the character you told me was the hardest to play. Am I right on that?
I think
I can-
Shadowblade is the hardest.
Oh, okay.
But
And the rogue one.
This is a healing class, I believe. So like healing
Yeah.
class is not generally like the easiest thing to solo.
No.
Generally, people recommend doing like a damage class if you're playing by yourself.
Yeah. So if I kneel and you guys are next to me, do you get the healing buff too?
No, there's like a tree of life you can put down though that heals everybody in the circle.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this dungeon is actually really well done.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this.
Kind of almost got like Tron vibes. It's got a cool aesthetic.
You almost fell off the edge there.
I find my character a little skinny.
It's giving me anxiety.
Yeah, they
watching
need
that.
to like. There's like no customization on the characters. They all look the same.
I like to have
Pretty
my
cool.
characters be like tall, bulky guys with beards.
Yeah, I think the cosmetic side of this is all the NFTs.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might be able to get a
But,
beard
uh,
NFT at some point.
I wonder if they made them bland because they have like a global ambition and don't want to make them like, you know, all kind of ethnically or racially homogenous.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, that, you know, that's something you see in a lot of games, right? Every like character is white, and yeah, here they're kind of like nondescript. So
I like games that are like give them personalities. They're like that's one of the things I like about Overwatch. They all have like they're from different countries and they have like different accents and like I
It's
feel like
so much-
Overwatch does a great job of representation. Like not it's like globally representative, and they also like they do the voice lines in the other languages when you like hear them being done by the enemy teams. You hear them come up in the other.
Yeah, I love that shit too. And you know,
Oh, yeah.
representation in video games is really important. I think, like, because it's not just like, you know, white Protestant straight kids that play video games. It's kind of nice for younger folk if there's more diversity in games. I think that kind of is a socialization mechanism, at least. But
I think so too. I mean, it's for everything. Like,
Yeah.
that's why like Black Panther is so important because like young black kids are like, I can't see myself as a superhero when I watch Marvel movies. Like, none of the
Right.
superheroes are black guys. So like, you
Yeah,
know,
that's
like
great.
when you're not underrepresented, when you are a white guy, you're like, why does it matter? But like, it's huge for those kids. Like those kids that can like
absolutely.
literally change what they want to be when they grow up. Like it can.
Mhm.
It's very, and like. Yeah, it's
I
easy
think-
when you're a white guy to be like representation doesn't matter. It's like because that's you've been represented your entire fucking life in media. Like,
Exactly.
you've never had an issue with it, so like you can't see the problem because like
Yep.
it's not for
I'm,
you.
I'm almost the epitome of what's been represented, you know. So it's like, yeah, I kind of get it, but that's just because of, you know, what I studied and what I taught and all that stuff. So, you know, I think not everyone gets it, so to speak, but it'll
For sure. I mean, people that are spending times complaining about Disney shows meant for like 16-year-old girls just have too much free time. Like,
Oh my god!
whenever I go
right?
to Facebook, there's always some thread that pops up where some guy's like, it's like, what the hell? There's like a female superhero show on the Disney Channel. It's like, you think this show is meant for you, man? Show's meant for 15-year-old girls. Like, stop complaining about it. Like, not
Seriously.
everything Disney and Marvel does is meant for fucking 35-year-old men. Like, chill the fuck out. Let some other people have some stuff.
A lot of it is though, but this is not for you, good sir. This is not for you. Oh, it's expanding here.
Weird. I'm not sure where the...
Yeah. Seems like
There's
they
got to
want-
be a ramp going up there somewhere. Maybe it's on the right there.
Yeah, I think it's over here.
Oh yeah.
That's it. If you run in
Oh, there
between
you
there.
I just don't
The
want
boss in here is kind of hard too, FYI. So it'll take a little bit of...
I'm
Oh,
terrible at
okay.
video
That's-
games.
I just filled my inventory with starter trash. Why did don't?
Yeah, if you
Ugh.
talk to those guys, you made a mistake.
I throw all this shit on the ground now.
I
Yeah.
I'm
Trash
one
it
of the
all.
few people who's never played Fortnite ever, and I was supposed to have my first game last night with OP and Coloring Jake, but I passed out watching Big Brother Canada with my wife.
Fortnite's okay. I don't know. I never got into it
I'm
either.
not a fan of I'm not a fan of the format of that game, like the battle royale style, like hunting gathering game. It's just not my bag. So
You have to hunt and gather.
like you're finding all the shit.
Looter
finding all
shooter
that
is what it's
stuff.
called, like where you have to loot to be able to get the stuff that you're shooting with.
Yeah, looter
Oh,
shit.
I see. I thought it was like all
Uh,
you bought, but I guess
No, it's a battle royale where like you jump into the game with like starter stuff, and then you're trying to find better equipment, and then
oh,
Yeah,
you keep
well,
on
yeah.
finding better stuff until there's only one player left.
There are
goes
no
from, like,
NFTs
100
in
to one
Fortnite,
player.
right?
No,
What was that?
that would do well though. I feel like NFTs in Fortnite.
Oh, that'd be amazing, but no, there's not NFTs in
Or
Fortnite.
skins.
Do like a. It's
They have like
yeah. There's lots of
V-Bucks as their
skins. There's
currency, but I don't think
dances
you
and
can sell your
emotes
stuff.
and
Like I think you can just buy shit and then it's stuck in your account forever. I don't think there's like a peer-to-peer aftermarket. But also, I don't know. I'm speaking out of my ass. I don't participate in the Fortnite economy, so I don't know.
Right.
This is the boss. This guy's
Agreed.
kind of tough, so look out.
Counter Strike
Do you
has
have-
pretty.
Do you have offensive
You get
spells? I
that.
feel like
I don't
You
think
should
I
have
do
something.
yet.
I guess you just got to heal yourself because you're
Yeah.
about to get hit.
Oh shit, I'm getting fucking wrecked. So I can just run out of a dungeon really quick, I believe, right?
This one you can. So you got to
Oh.
run and hit shift to run. You can run out of combat and heal yourself though. Like
Oh yeah. There we go.
six looks like some sort of healing move.
1 is a healing move. 6 is a potion, I think. This is my main heal.
This isn't an actual move. This is just you running out of combat. You have actual spells.
Yeah,
like
that's
6
like
is some sort of
everybody has that
spell.
one.
Oh, there we go. Like, how predictable was that? And they wanted to make me. Do I even have my best equipment on? Probably not.
I think your spell is your issue. You're just what's number 3 do?
Targeted light heal heals all players under your reticle cursor. That would be.
What does
if
number
some-
3 do?
Number 3 is heal aura drone.
Yeah,
That
you
I
should be
think
doing
that-
that like as much as you can. That'll just self heal yourself.
Ah, thank you, good sir.
You should have some sort of attack move though. Mark, you play that class. What is your attack move?
It's just melee attack. There really is.
Oh, so you
no-
don't have spells.
No, they're all healing spells. There's no offensive healing or offensive spells with the class, at least that I've seen.
How come I respawn and there seem to be fewer bad guys?
I think as you kill them, they're gonna stop spawning. So like you can just die and then keep coming back to this guy. He just trapped you in a force field.
He
That's
trapped
his like
you.
special move.
Oh, because he's a timekeeper. Yeah, that
These
makes
guys
sense.
are annoying as shit to fucking fight. For me especially,
Oh,
because
yeah,
my
they're
ranged
hard.
attacks are so hard to hit them with because they keep moving.
I don't even think I have a ranged attack. Maybe I
Yeah,
do.
your ranged attacks are heals.
Oh,
Well, they're not
I've-
attacks.
yeah.
They're
I've actually never played a healer before. I just thought this character was kind of dope.
It's really fun when you get in a group with us because all those moves heal us. So while we're just smashing the crap out of those things for you, you can heal us. Which is
Oh,
like-
that makes sense.
But then when you're playing by yourself, you just don't have the damage to kill stuff, which
Yeah,
is why like
This is
it's
a
not an ideal
hard
solo
character to
class.
play through the tutorial with.
Yeah, I
This
didn't
one's
really. Oh
insane.
shit! I didn't really die very much. I don't know if I died at all until I met this guy. Oh shit, mother.
Yeah.
That was me too. I wiped on this boss with my character. Like this boss is hard.
Yeah,
This is the first time like you're like, oh shit, like this isn't just like smash everything in one hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh wait, I have 6-2, which should do something. Oh, but he's hitting me with range shit, right?
That's just a bubble. It doesn't actually
Oh,
hurt
yeah,
you, but
he-
you can't
he
run
just
outside of it.
Well, I can just fucking kneel and heal.
Oh, so we're the same class. Okay, I didn't notice that. Yeah, this class is hard to solo with. I mean, you can because you can heal yourself, but it's kind of tedious. You can level up your hammer skills so you do more damage, but you know, as a healing class, it definitely is one that does much better in groups. Whereas like lose with the mage, he could probably solo some dungeons if he wanted to.
Oh, that
Or
makes
max
It's
as
still
a-
hard for me. I die so fast. Like
But then again, just in general, the game as a whole is just better as a group game, regardless of class, in my opinion.
No,
oh, yeah, now you're bashing this guy.
That makes sense because the
Oof.
mechanics
Big moves going down this
Fucking
league, my friend.
shit.
I need KY here. KY can talk sports. I think KY likes sports. He likes
Dude, I
esports.
was in
I know
here,
that.
I think. Here
So
he
now
is.
his health is going to be
Neon
nerfed.
Merkin collab. I also don't know what Merkin is, to be honest. I wasn't sure
Merkin
if
is
this
a
comment.
wig.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Isn't that like a wig for
Yeah,
your
it's a,
pubes?
it's a wig for your pubes.
Oh,
I feel like I've heard Merkin more often than I've ever like understood a real reason for that.
Isn't it like a penis toupee?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think it's primarily in film worn by women. They were talking about in Game of Thrones how they needed to have pubic hair to keep it like R-rated rather than X-rated, I guess. And one of the female stars who had to do full frontal nudity was talking about how she had to wear a merkin
That's hilarious. They draw that line.
But that's not like a real world reason to need that.
Curious
Like,
what the context of that comment
No,
was, though, because I feel
why
like
would
if
you
something
need
we were
that
saying
outside
would
of
say I'm the
Twitter?
KY say that, why would
Yeah,
you
I
tell
totally
us to
wasn't
do
paying
Merkin
attention
stuff?
when Merkins were relevant. I just noticed the
Yeah, like I hear Merkin.
That was 10
way
minutes
too
ago. We talked about a lot
often.
in
Get it,
10
I'm not,
minutes.
like,
Yeah, Merkin
I'm
is
not
like
like,
the kind of word you learn in college for some reason. Like someone's fucking around and talking about Merkins, and then you like remember it oddly.
yeah, it comes up too often. I feel like
Yeah,
it's not like I'm on fully nude like television sets where that is actually like a word that you would expect to hear.
I mean that's where I spend all my personal time, but you know, like,
Mostly full nudity sets only.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Ones that that
Because
have
need to
heavy.
maintain that R
use.
rating. Yo, this guy's almost impossible to solo. I'm
I
gonna
mean, you'll
dial
get him
in.
eventually. You're just gonna have to keep dying and coming back, basically.
Yeah,
I played the Quantum Fixer. I think no, I played the
You play the
Time
Time
Warrior.
Warrior.
I just rolled this guy like I
Oh,
was the
sure.
tank class.
yeah. I
Wait,
think
so-
that's
what-
Wait, actually, hey, can you hit I for me real quick? You might be using the wrong weapon right now. That's why it's
Yeah.
doing so little damage. Scroll over the one in like that's currently equipped.
Yep.
And then what's the one next to it? Because there's one to the left.
This guy here.
Yeah, go down so we can see it though. How much damage does it do?
It would do plus 0.9 successive hit damage. Oh, that one's improved, and this one's a. Oh, yeah, I'm using the wrong one, dude.
So hit F, or actually that's fine.
Yeah, now I
F
have to
swaps
improve.
between your weapons. So yeah, now you'll do more
Oh.
damage when you smack this guy.
Nice.
But I
What is
believe
actually-
F, yes. F swaps between weapons, so you can have like an offensive and a defensive weapon, and you can switch between them if you want.
Oh, I like that. Oh wait, I think I am
Yeah,
doing.
on my character, I swapped.
Oh, now you're doing way more damage. Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah, there we go.
There it
It
is.
might actually not.
I was like, it shouldn't be this hard. Like, it should be hard, but like, it's
Yeah.
gonna take you like
Yeah.
25 lives to kill this guy.
Yeah, maybe now just.
Hard, but it's doable. Hold on, I gotta go check on my. I have a trade going right now. Just like
Captain
trading it.
D-Gen said, I want to see Neon on STG football someday.
Yo, DJ in the
Uh,
house. What's up, bro?
That guy came into our Discord. Let's check it out. I told him, I was like, full disclosure, I'm so freaking into NFL Rivals right now. I'm super biased, but I will check out STG football.
And they have an NFL Players Association deal too. It looks like so. They
NFL,
have
but
actual
NFL PA, but not NFL. Like the players are just
Oh.
on like the red and blue team.
Oh, so they can't use the team logos. Okay, I got you.
Right. That's like in Football Manager, which is actually Soccer Manager. They have the licenses for all the players through FIFA Pro or whatever it's called, but they don't have licenses for all the teams.
Let's go.
Is it worth picking up sheet metal and stuff? No,
Just pick it all up.
But yeah, the gameplay looks a lot like Blitz too, like kind of a different visual style as NFL Rivals, but it kind of plays on the same.
The funny thing is, I don't know if you saw his comment to me when I told him, I was like, I played a game just like this called Gridiron, and it died because there's no player base because nobody wants to play this style of game, which is probably kind of rude, but like, just being honest, I was like,
it's true.
is like I literally played this game for 2 years and you can't find a match anymore because like it was a free game, free to play, and nobody like people just didn't really like that style of game. And then he was like, "Oh, that audience jumped over to my game." He's like, "The reason that game is dead is because they now will play this game." And I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
kind of crazy.
But I actually liked that game. Like Gridiron was fun as shit. I'm just like worried that like it's a game where you control a single character the entire game. So like you can be an offensive lineman. So your job the entire game is just to block. You don't even get to touch the ball. And that's like I don't think a lot of people like that. I think most people that want to play football games, they want to be the quarterback. They don't want it. They want to touch the ball every play. They don't want to like just be a blocker, which I actually loved. I loved being an offensive lineman and I loved blocking. Like I'd get the top blocks every game and I felt it very fulfilling as a support role. But again, like that's just a different audience than for football games where like I think most people playing football games are trying to be the quarterback and like run the team. So
yeah, and it
We'll
is kind
see.
of different because STG is that's a PC game, right? So like I guess Rivals is mobile and this one is not, from what I understand.
it's not even the same market. They're trying to market this
that's what I'm
game to the
saying,
same people that play Rocket League, to the same people
Yeah.
that play. It's a competitive like esports thing because the game we're playing is not. It's pay to win. Like our game is super pay to win. Like it's not a competitive game as far as like competitive games. You can't just buy the best character and then be the best. Like you need to be able to like it needs to be skill based. All the characters need to be the same and skill based. Which, if from my understanding, that's more how this game works. Like it's more of a skill based game than a
Yeah, and if it's like big time in the sense of like Captain DJ was saying in the chat, like if it's you play with your friends and it's a team of 4 and you're playing with people you know, like
Yeah,
Rocket League as well. I
or
would
like
really
League of Legends, like that's
I
the
wouldn't
audience it's
mind
going after.
having like a role, like I'm always the lineman or I'm always like the running back or something. If I play with the same people all the time, I think I would dig that.
Me either. My concern is that the people looking for sports games is not the same audience looking for League of Legends. Like
Oh yeah.
those are two totally different games. So like I'm worried there is not an audience for a sports game like that, which is why Gridiron died, and I would be afraid that this game would also die. I'm not trying to FUD the game. I'm telling you, like, as someone who's been involved in these games, like, why I'm afraid to spend money on it. Like,
Particularly
and
if you're
afraid to say this is
spending
awesome.
money by owning assets and stuff. You know, I think that goes for a lot of NFT games. Is like, yes, the assets can exist forever, and someone
Yeah, but the
theoretically
game has
like
to be played by
Immersus
people for your
could
assets
pick
to
up
use.
it, but it's hard to really know since the speed at which these at least games in the Web3 space come and go is pretty fast.
Wait, I didn't have
I'll
a shield
still
till
play it and I'll try it for free. It's just like
Yeah,
realistically speaking, compared to something like NFL Rivals has such a better shot. It like it's mobile. It has the NFL licensing. Like it's a clone of an already existing game, Madden Mobile. Like this game, the STG one, is a clone of a game that failed. Like that's why I'm like, the one that I played it was very similar to this, like just completely died. So like I don't have a lot of faith that like there's no empirical evidence showing that this will be successful. That's basically where I'm at. Like there's nothing.
yeah, I'm surprised a lot of these like not even mobile games, but like just sports games in general, regardless of NFTs, that they don't even transfer the assets to like the next year. Like I got really into FIFA at one point, and they have
Don't
all the
even.
marketplace, and you use in game and buy and trade players and stuff. But you know that's only going to last.
You got to talk to this guy to your left.
And then it
Then you're done with
changes
the
over and
tutorial.
you start from scratch again. So even like in their own ecosystem, like an EA Sports ecosystem, I'm amazed they haven't gathered or just don't care that players would want to transfer assets year over year. That you could just connect to your EA Sports account and stuff. So the concept of like game assets you earn moving forward with you, whether or not it's blockchain or NFT or not, it seems like something that all gamers would want. Now the implementation may change, but I'm just surprised the big studios haven't latched on to that.
So I just have
All
a
right,
few
I
things.
see you. You're in our server.
I picked up this this artifact fragment. So I need to bring that to an
So
artifact
you need
trade.
like 10 of them. Those are the ones
You
that
need 10 of them.
turn into
Oh.
NFTs potentially.
And that's what I was going to explain to you when we were playing. That's how you get NFTs. It's an RNG roll. You trade 10 and you can get a pocket watch, you can get like a legendary item or potentially an NFT cosmetic. It's not guaranteed, but that is like the way you grind towards getting NFTs. And the very active players of this game are all playing dungeons just to get the artifact fragments. And that's like why you grind them. The other way this game works is the more players that are in your party, the better loot drops. So if we have 6 players in our party, we're more likely to get artifact fragments. So that's why you want to play on a server with a lot of people, because the level 40 people will invite you at level 10 to their super high level dungeon because they get better loot if you're in their party. They don't need you to beat the dungeon. They can do it by themselves, but they literally get better stuff for themselves. So like if you join this server, even if you're a low level, like you'll get an invite to a nice group and they'll run you through and get you like level you up super fast. And like the community is super cool in this game because of that. So it like literally rewards people for carrying people.
Should I just go?
You should have an invite from me if you press P. If you
Say
press
what now?
P, you should be able to. If you press the letter P on your keyboard, you should see a party invite from PolishDog90. Okay, you just joined.
Yep. So I just need to go
Yeah,
sell my.
I run to this town. This is the town I was telling you is like Orgrimmar. You want to run to these Vendoroids.
Okay.
These are where you sell your inventory. And in between dungeons, basically like the way this game works is a leader invites you to a party. He sends a portal. You teleport through the portal into his dungeon. Then you do the dungeon together. Then everybody runs back to town, sells, and then you rinse and repeat. And that's kind of like the grind of this game. So like understanding how to navigate back to town and then sell all your stuff quickly is sort of like all you need to know how to do to be able to play with other people.
Why is some shit not for sale? Oh, it's because I just.
Let me add your screen back real quick.
Oh, sure.
The starter stuff is not for sale. You need to trash it. You can't do it on this screen. You click the trash button and then when you get out of the screen, you can destroy trash.
Oh, cool.
Pocket watches you cannot sell, and the reason you can't sell those is because, like Max was saying earlier, he talked to the starter guy, and it just spawns that shit into your inventory. So you can just get all that stuff for free over and over and over again. So it'd be an exploit if people could sell it.
Totally. So what should I sell?
But I would basically just sell everything. Because, like,
Okay.
except don't sell your portals. Don't sell your Tree of Life. Don't sell your Summoning Portal. And don't sell your Town Portals. Those are, you
Okay.
need those to play. Which
Nice.
that's your,
Well, shirt on
see that kind of like purple tube? The purple tube, the blue tube, and the green tube are the ones you don't want to sell. That's your Town Portal. To the left of it
Okay.
is your Tree of Life. That's your Summon Portal. Those are the ones you want to keep. All the other potions you can sell, like the Warding
So
Potion.
warding potion, bye bye. Panacea, bye bye.
It's mostly because you're going to get an entire full inventory from this dungeon, and you'll lose out on money if you don't sell the stuff now, because you
Well,
won't be able to grab the
exactly,
stuff you can sell in the dungeon.
So
And you'll
speed
need that
cut-
money to, like, use your trainer costs like 25,000 coins to upgrade your stats. So, like, you'll need some
Oh, wow.
some coins.
Yeah. The only thing I'm confused about here is how do I equip this chest piece?
You
You
should be
wanna
able to just
try
drag it over. Wait, let me see. What does it say on it? Can you go back
It
over?
says oh, it's equipped in this one, but where do I drag the new one?
You should be able. You need to get out of this menu real quick. Like, hit escape,
Okay.
and then hit I.
Oh,
and
it
you
would
just
be
go to your
inventory. Okay, yeah.
And then right click equips it.
Oh
that
yeah,
work?
there we go. Yep. So I can go.
Yeah,
sell
right
the-
click auto equips. But if you're on a vendor, right click auto sells. So you can't do the same auto keys. And this is where you would delete your trash if you haven't already, but it looks
Yep,
like you
I
might
just
have.
did. So I just need to talk to the dude one more time, and then we will be good to go. Hello, Fakencio. Pocket
It
watch.
looks like Max is almost back, and then we can do a dungeon.
Wait,
Oh,
so
Max.
sorry, I missed it. When did you
Eating
say
a
that we're
brownie.
doing the reset on the levels?
Like, that trailer I showed you today is for the new patch. The new patch has not dropped yet. That will, whenever that drops, it erases the new level. So, like, anytime within the next week. So,
Oh, so it's
it's now or
unclear
never
when
to
the
use your
patch
artifact
actually-
shards. It's
Yeah.
going to be like ASAP, probably like next week. So if you have
Oh, gotcha.
artifact shards, now is the time to use them, basically. All right, I'm going to hide your screen again and put my screen back up.
Yeah,
I'm going to
stop
find us a
sharing.
dungeon to do. Then I'll summon us.
I just had
If you-
We're
one
logged off also,
chat.
though.
regarding like the learning the different skill sets and shit, because I have a bunch of points I can't use in terms of my skill
Passive
trees.
points.
Passive points. Yeah, I have 7 passive points. I can't. It says needs trainer.
The
then I
passive
have-
points like aren't super useful. They basically just they increase your bag space and your storage space. You have a personal metaverse which has a stash, which like in Diablo allows you to stash items between characters, and that will
Right.
increase the size of that. But like it doesn't actually. None of the passive stats increase your fighting skills.
And I also have pocket watch ones that need a trainer. Should I use those or?
If you haven't been training your skills, yeah, you should be training the skills like in I think that's L or what button does skill?
A.
I don't know.
A.
Can't be A. That's run.
No, K.
Okay.
K.
Doesn't
K's not
seem to
good
be
for
doing
me either.
shit for me.
I don't know. I would just hit I and then I tab over to skill trees. But if you look at my screen, actually you can see me right now. I have 1 skill point, so I can like my best spell is Fireball and Fire Blast, so I just put everything into those.
Oh.
So I'll do another one into Minor Fireball, and then I
What does
confirm,
it
and then I have a
say?
skill point.
What does it say when it says you need a trainer? Does that mean you need to walk up to one of those dudes and like pay them, or?
Yes,
Yeah.
they charge you money to unlock that skill tree, and here, like, just look at my screen real quick. First, let me give my guy intelligence. All intelligence for mine. It'll also tell you here what you get. So, like, if I increase my my wisdom, next level I get 0.16 more regenerate, and then healing scalar. It's like the scaling of like your healing skills.
Yeah.
So you want wisdom because you're a healer. I don't really as much. It gives me mana regen. Intelligence increases my damage, so I do intelligence a bunch. But anyway, the trainers you just have to find. They're in this area. If you're looking at my screen, like over here, these are the bag trainers, I believe. Like these guys are your passive trainers. So if you want to increase your bags, you talk to the chat with the path of storage or whatever the fuck this guy's name is. Chat
Oh,
with
so
Path
you
of
probably-
Hoarding Journeyman.
Should probably do that. Really
I can try to
quick.
find your trainers, and then actually I already found your trainers. Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
here you
come
go.
to where I am on the map, and then I have your trainers. It's the Quantum Fixer guys, and if you talk
yeah,
to
there we
them, they will be able to.
Boom.
Each one does a different
Yeah.
path.
I don't
So
think
there's
I've
4
ever-
paths, and if you buy each of them, then you unlock the skill trees for those paths. But we should do some
Oh.
dungeons so we can get you money to unlock those.
Yeah, I have enough money to unlock one more. So I presume I should do that, right? Right? Like probably the healer one, I would think. Probably right.
Yeah, whatever you think.
Okay, I'm good.
It's easier
I
too
got
once you play. Like you'll learn what skills you use more, and those are the ones you want to put the points into.
Right.
And you can also reset it. So if you choose the wrong skills and you play us and realize like you put them all into a skill thing you're not using at all, then you can just reset it. It costs like a little bit of gold. Or before level 10, I think it's free. You can reset all of them. So we can do this
Okay.
dungeon, and then you can like
Yeah,
figure
sure.
out what your play style is, and then you can respec.
Let's do it. I think
I'm gonna
with
find us
you.
a dungeon and summon you guys though.
How many artifact shards do you have?
I have one.
I just used all mine, so I have maybe like 1 left.
Mark, how many do you have?
How many what?
Gold artifact shards, the ones that let you like roll for.
Well, I'm not
NFTs.
close. I have 5, so I'm just
That's
far
close. You
enough
can get
away.
like 2 in a round.
That's
Yeah.
close. I can give you one too because I have one, and there's no way I'm getting to 10 again before the reset. But you can have my one if I can drop it.
Okay, yeah. I might take you up on that offer.
That gets you closer.
So who's in our party other than us?
I think it's right now. It's just. Oh wait, no, it's not. Crazy the Zero is there too.
That's me. Carry the
Okay.
zero.
Zacharuga's just a rando, and the reason I invited him is the thing I explained
Zacharuga.
earlier. We will get better loot drops if we just have random people in our party.
Oh, okay.
But that's not someone that's like watching our stream or anything. I'm just. If you look at my screen right now, you can see like nearby players searching for parties. I just invite anybody within like a 3-level gap of us, and people generally just join, and then they expect to summon. Like when people play this game a bunch, they kind of understand there's like unwritten rules for how you play together, and you can do dungeons with a full group of people without ever chatting once. Like everybody just does the same thing. It's like you accept the invite, and then you get summoned, you do the dungeon, you sell your stuff, and then you either invite your party members or leave. Like,
Oh, okay.
but hell yeah, okay, we got a full party. Let's go.
Let's
Is
go.
that Carry the Zero? Is that you?
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, that's Prime Road.
I was gonna say, yeah, is that a Built to Spill thing? I love Built to Spill.
Yeah, I love Built to Spill so much. My wife too. We were listening. I was listening to "Going Against Your Mind," which is like a 10-minute song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen them live. I've always wanted to.
Oh, dude, I've seen them like maybe a dozen times. It's so good.
Yeah, my business partner's like a huge like early 2000s like indie rock guy. So anything in the Built to Spill realm, or adjacent like Dinosaur Jr. and all those sorts of things, he's super into.
I have to say, guilty as well. Even though I'm probably a little young. So I was born in '85, so I was like in high school when all this shit was dropping. But somehow we got into the cool music early by being uncool, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Modest Mouse is a high school alumni, by the way.
Really?
They went to the same high school as us. They're older.
I got a
They're
summon
clearly
portal
older.
up. If you guys can run through this portal,
Oh, that didn't work.
it will bring you.
Oh, teleport. You mean? Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Teleport to the portal and then run into this insectoid nest. At 13 and 19, Max and I are both high enough levels. Like, I feel like Max and I could probably beat this by ourselves, so hopefully we can just carry you guys through this.
Yeah.
Cool.
You'll get
If
a
not,
shit
we'll
ton of
die,
levels.
and we'll find out pretty quick.
Who's Mr. Herr Doctor?
I've been getting really into magnetic fields. Really jamming on them.
On who?
A band
Oh,
called
the
Magnetic
magnetic fields. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's like.
It's kind of
That kinda like indie
Roy
pop band.
Orbison. Like his voice really reminds me of Roy Orbison in a weird way.
I want to say he released an album of like 100 love songs at one point. I remember that.
You guys are LA, right?
Yeah.
Everybody
Well,
that has like a blue circle is your friend. Like,
Mark is in Washington.
Yeah, we grew up together in Washington. I still live in Washington,
misheard
but
that.
they're in LA now, and they have been for like 7-8 years now.
Okay, I only asked because there's this like more obscure band that's LA based called Sunny and the Sunsets. You guys happen to know him?
I know
them?
Sonny. I mean, I listened to them maybe a decade ago, Because yeah, they're part of the same like
Oh.
that was when I was listening to the other band we've talked about, but not in
we
quite some
saw-
time if I listened to them.
When I still lived in Montreal, we saw them at this tiny fucking club that probably holds 120 people max, and there were about 10 to 12 people there in total, and 7 of them were friends of like the random opener who had no discernible talent. And then they left when Sunny started playing, and it was fucking hilarious because they have that song that goes do 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 Death Cream, that one. Like it's probably their most quote unquote.
Oh, really? I totally know that song. I had no idea the name of the band. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
and
like that's like kind of dentist office kind of music.
yeah, I'd have to ask my wife, but because we kept like they obviously knew that it was going really badly. Well, not going really badly. It's just shitty for them. I presume they got their guarantee, but still. And we just kept requesting Death Cream, and they did like a Mexican version of it, and then they did like at least 3 different versions of it. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah.
So this dungeon's bugged, by the way. You guys, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
But a lot
Part of the
bands-
procedurally generated thing is sometimes it just generates a dungeon that doesn't work. Like most of the time they work, but occasionally you run into a dungeon that's just like the procedurally
It's like one of the
generated
first
system
ones
doesn't
I've
always
seen
work.
that just is totally broken.
It's happened to me a few times, but yeah, it's pretty rare.
So you guys all originally from the Seattle type area, or?
From like Issaquah,
We all went to like
Washington.
high school. Yeah, we all went to high school together.
Yeah,
right?
like suburbs of Seattle.
Issaquah is about like a 20-minute drive from Seattle, but it's like it's not as cool as like if you grew up in Seattle, that's cool. You grew up in the city, like
Yeah.
the angst that comes from Modest Mouse's music from living in a suburban hell is what Issaquah is. Like it's the suburban hell he's complaining about is where we grew up. Which like if you're raising a family, it's actually like a pretty great family area. But like
It is
when you're
really
young and you
nice.
wished you lived in a big city and like stuff is going on, it seems really boring.
No, I hear you. I grew up
But
in
now that I'm
Montreal.
older, I like Issaquah way better. Like when I was young, I was like, I can't wait to get the fuck out of Issaquah and get somewhere where they're like cool shit's happening all the time. But as I get older, it's like, yeah, it'd be cool if like homeless people weren't shouting outside my fucking apartment window at night. Like,
Oh yeah.
so
Right. They
feel
do
like the
like
older you get, the
every
less you wanna be
week
near the
they have,
action.
Like, they have like live music and stuff, and Issaquah is fucking super nice, very family friendly. Here's a portal. Oh, you're
Yeah,
already
so
here.
we all like lived.
this
in
one's
the
too
same
high. 21 through
general
32 is
area.
that too high?
So like, we were all kind of in the same neighborhood, went to the same school and stuff.
That's cool. I
And
don't
we'd
really.
We were in
smoke weed in
Lakemont.
Max's garage for all the time.
Yeah.
My grandmother's dead, so I can say this now, but like my basement was like God, so many drugs were used in that fucking thing. And like my grandmother's like, what's that smell? Because I was raised by my grandparents. And I'm like, I don't know, cigarettes.
Yeah, Max's parents are way cooler about it
Max's
than
parents were
anyone
Don't
else.
Ask, Don't Tell. It was
Yeah.
like they're
Oh,
fucking
okay.
gas masks in there. Like there's no way you're not doing anything fucking above board with the gas mask.
Yeah, I don't think anyone like smokes hookah in a gas mask.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, they were kind of more of the opinion that like they're gonna do it anyway. Might as well, do it in a safe space versus.
Yeah, absolutely. They're like,
Tell them
okay,
not
just
to
make
do
sure
it.
no one like drives drunk or like
We
Yeah.
like
high.
1,000% would have gone somewhere else and done the
Exactly.
same shit.
Yeah.
So it worked out real well.
Yeah, I mean,
clever move.
I think that would
Good
be
pick.
my parental approach as well if I ever decide to breed.
Yeah, it worked. I feel like it worked out not too bad.
Yeah, I'm fine. I
Like,
mean,
you ever drove drunk? Nobody ever like that.
yeah, I stayed away from the hard stuff,
They also like my mom would like take people's keys when I had like a bunch of people come over. She'd be like, "Okay, we're going to bed. If you're still here, you're like, I'm taking your keys.
I love it.
It's like you can have them in the morning."
Yeah.
And, I
I
don't
will
know.
cook. I will cook you or let you cook yourself a lovely breakfast.
Yeah, here we go. Here's another portal. Oh, this is
Oh,
1 to 11. That's kind of low. You gonna do this one?
I'm still down to do it since we have 3 people under
Yeah,
level
we
10.
got a couple people here.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Can you summon us?
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
are in a different one.
Hold
Nice.
on, I'm murder this fucking thing.
Actually, I'm
Yeah,
at max.
enemies nearby. Oh, I have to kill this fucker.
Oh, everyone's pretty much here.
We need one more guy though.
Yeah, it's actually quite a bit more fun with multiple people.
I can also summon two
Yeah.
Max if you don't have a portal. Do you have one?
Yeah, I don't know if. Hold on, I might have
Let
dropped
me
mine.
just pop mine. I got my summon
Oh no,
portal.
here there. Yeah, I'm in the portal.
All right, we should be good to go.
So you guys, if I'm not mistaken, did your pack drop end in Neftopia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
our set
I need to
bonuses
make-
go out in like a little under a month, so we're giving people like a month to trade around and finish the sets.
I have a
Then,
full set, but I don't think they're all the same rarity. So I do need the same rarity of the set to get.
Yeah,
the...
you do need the same rarity. People should be down to trade. I can help you trade too. Like I have multiple of the common sets, so I can help you fill out whatever you don't have in that rarity.
I got like 4 or 5 packs. I think I'm pretty close to having a full neon set, but that might be.
Neon's definitely the hardest one. I would
Yeah.
seriously doubt you have enough for a neon set after 4 or 5 packs, unless you got
I'm
the best
close.
RNG ever.
What's
Got
below
crazy
neon then?
RNG, yeah.
Glow is the blue one, which is below neon, and then
Oh, I
lit
think
is
it's
below
glow.
that.
I think it's a glow set. I have almost the full of that.
Glow, I think, is doable. Glow is the one that I'm completing. I can't
Okay.
get up to neon though. Neons are super
I'm
hard.
going for the neon. I just gotta do some trades. I got a couple duplicate neons too that I could swap. I think I need a ape first.
Yeah, 8 first, research
So where are we
later.
looking?
Well,
You
I
here's a
eliminate
bunch.
the wanderers.
I don't know what rarity though. I feel like I'm slower than all of you.
If you press shift, if you sprint. That's also super important. Kiting in this game when you're a lower level is like these dungeons when we fight bosses, you're gonna have to kite. You should just do the shift run the entire time. You can outrun projectiles, you can outrun enemies. Like basically nothing can hit you if you're running and you see stuff coming at you. So like the shift run is very important to get good at.
My focus is to heal you guys and run.
Yeah.
How many
There will be a
healers?
point though for playing harder dungeons though where like you'll basically just have to run because if you stop moving you'll die. Like
Okay.
that's what kiting is. You just have to keep running. Like
Yeah, so we can
But that
rush.
helps us
We have
because you
to
take-
keep
when they aggro onto you, they don't aggro onto us. So like
Right.
if they're chasing
I'm
you, they're not
fire.
chasing me. So I can kill them one at a time while they chase you.
I like that approach.
That's how we beat
Oh,
Mark, Max, and I beat a dungeon where like they were just wiping over and over and over, and I was just running in circles, killing everything, and it took like 30 minutes, but we still beat it.
run over here to get a little healing done.
The other thing that's really helpful is like you can help people up like Gears of War. If I get knocked down, you can pick me up and then I don't die. So like if you just stay alive, like and I fall down and we're gonna wipe and you help me up, that saves the entire dungeon. So like a low level player can absolutely save an entire run if they're able to save the higher level player.
That's good to know. So there is a recess. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Like Mark just fell down.
I got him.
So it's much easier to play in a group than it is to play solo, because even if I'm able to solo the dungeon, like having that oh shit that you can pick me up if I fall down, like makes it so if I make a mistake, it's not game over.
How do I figure out what loot is worth picking up?
My kind of general rule of thumb is I don't pick up commons. I pick up anything that's blue or higher.
Okay.
Pocket watches you cannot sell, so do not pick up pocket watches for selling. And you can sell the gears inside of the pocket watches, so basically just grab anything that's blue or higher. That's not a pocket watch.
Okay, that makes sense.
You'll also probably start to kind of just figure out, like, in World of Warcraft, like, you start to learn, like, plate items sell for more than cloth items. So if you are going to grab a white item, a white plate armor gives you way more gold than a white cloth armor for whatever reason. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't have all of that figured out in this game, but as you play it more, you'll kind of just start to figure out what sells for more, and then you pick up that stuff.
That makes sense. You guys are big time ambassadors, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I did nothing to qualify for that. Like, I just talked to my friend who's a big time ambassador. He's like, "You guys stream, right?" And then they like signed me up. I don't know more about the game than necessarily than people that are not ambassadors.
at some point, dude, like it was weird because they were trying to make the Ruby passes seem like rare, but you could basically just get one from anyone at any time. It's kind of strange.
Ruby Pass right now, I think like it's much more accessible as far as like I think everybody can sign up for them every day now. Like, you don't need to win one on stream anymore.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have to be like that Thursday thing they were doing.
It used to be once a day on Thursday. Now it's every day at that time. So it's 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 days a week. It rolls over.
Oh, nice.
But I believe you can also sign up with their website. Like, you don't need to sign up through an ambassador. But it is nice, like, when people are watching your stream, they're like, hey, what is this? Can I play? I can just be like, yeah, just give me your email and your account name, and then I can onboard people.
Yeah,
That's why I'm an
absolutely.
ambassador. Like, I'm not really... There's, like, financial incentives. If you guys buy stuff after I onboard you, I get a percentage of the money or whatever. But, like, that's not why I'm doing it. And I also don't even,
No.
like, have, like... I don't even tell people to buy stuff. I'm like, just play for free, try to round out the free NFTs, do not buy stuff. It's a speculative market. So, like... I literally tell people to not do the stuff that would earn me money.
I did one sponsored stream ever, like that shit you get in your email, just because I liked the game, and I was like, made it clear like my viewers, that if I won, I would literally put like whatever it was, like $45 back into the prize pool. It's just like I actually really did enjoy the card game, that Marvel game.
Oh, was it like the Marvel Snap or whatever?
Yeah, and I like that game. It's fun. It's a toilet game. But,
I like that this is a whole genre in and of itself.
well, it is.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's a
fuck
good
this
toilet game.
AoE guy, dude.
You gotta do something.
Oh, another thing is if you press R, you share, because everybody's loot is personal. So like what drops for me does not drop for you. But if I hit R, then you can see it. So like if I find
crazy.
something for your class that I can't use, I can just let you see it. And I generally, everything in this dungeon is too low of a level for me, so I just do it on everything.
Oh, dope. I'll press R line.
I didn't know about that.
Oh,
like everyone
little-
different
yeah.
ways. Here, I got you, Max.
Yeah, I press it on everything I don't grab just in case. Oh, what the fuck? This guy's huge. Holy shit, he just took out like all my health in one hit. What in the truck?
What the fuck is this?
That guy came out.
Yeah, that guy's AoE effect fucked me up, dude. Be careful.
He hit me with an actual hit, and his hit is like a fucking tank.
Yeah, that
I
like
can take him down in one hit if he stops moving. There we go. I think I got him. Fuck, he's gonna run out of range. Get him, get him, get him.
I deployed
Missed
drone.
him.
I think I deployed a drone. I'm dead. Flatline.
yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? This guy's gonna blow up, look out.
Thank you for the revive.
So now we're already at the boss.
Oh,
Well, I
shit.
gotta heal.
Or at least we've unlocked the boss. I'm gonna run towards the boss.
Oh, we gotta run over the waypoint.
Stuck in a
Oh wait, what's the optional? Kill the angry flower bug? I'd like to do that. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
Okay, where's the angry flower bug?
Ivanov 007. Can I join your party when you finish this dungeon? Sure.
Yeah,
Yo, what's up? I'm
Yeah.
out for you.
let's roll.
Alright, let's just do the boss then. Let's not do the... If we got people that want to join us. We can kill the angry flower bug next time.
There'll be more angry flower
Yeah.
bugs, probably.
We'll
there
give
was
them a
no
chance to
staff
get less
merchant.
angry.
We're playing on the Frankfurt server.
The Frankfurt one with the highest population.
Yeah.
Oh, there's multiple ones.
I don't know if you guys know, but Frankfurt has a very nice airport.
It does have a very nice airport. There was like a DJ playing when I got off the plane. It was like the most stereotypical German thing I've ever seen.
Frankfurt and Zurich are
It's
really
like 8 in the morning, just like.
dope.
Yeah, dude. Frankfurt gets down, dude.
Tanzpartyzeit.
It's time to party.
8 in the morning is party site.
Ich liebe die Party.
Morgen Partyzeit.
Ja.
Ich spreche einmal
Ja.
Deutsch, aber ich habe 3 Jahre Deutsch im Gymnasium gelernt.
Wow, wir könnten alle Deutsch sprechen. Mark kann auch ein bisschen Deutsch. Er hat es auch an der Uni gelernt, aber ich bin in Deutschland geboren.
Oh, scheiße,
Only one
ich
can't speak
bin
German.
nicht mein Deutsch. Ich weiß.
Ja, dein Deutsch ist nicht schlecht.
Laps around the low-level dungeon.
Damn, these guys are.
So this is the part where you want to kite, probably.
Oh yeah, I'm
Prime
trying to
road.
fight.
If you stand still, you will most likely die.
Oh yeah, I'm getting wrecked.
I also don't expect you to be a pro kiter on your first boss. Took me a few times to get good at dodging these
Yeah,
guys.
this stuff gets pretty.
These
These
mechanics.
boss zones are like
Yeah.
exponentially harder than the other zones.
You gotta run. You got a tree?
Oh my god, I just got fucking wrecked.
God, this fucking guy with his double swords.
Can I get a revive in front of a second? Oh, there
Where are you?
Where are you? I got you. Nothing else got you.
Stupid robot shooting you.
Robot. Oh wow, it's only been like 10 minutes.
Okay, so this guy with the blue shield, you can't hit him inside it. Like, you have to be inside of the blue to do damage to him.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna take a few shots at him before I try it again.
I was trying to shoot him, and I was shooting him from outside of the shield and doing nothing. He's down.
Oh yeah, there we go. Is he gonna blow up?
We got it. There's another big guy. Got that. He's got the fucking massive.
Oh, this
blue
guy.
gun that knocked you over. I'm about to hit him with my pyroblast. Watch him melt. Boom! When I can land that pyroblast, it does like 600 damage. That guy had 700 health.
Here's another one. Oh, this is definitely good.
Some of these specters are gonna pop up.
Dang. Yeah.
There's something orange dropped over here. There's a Time Warrior pocket watch gear if anybody wants it.
Where?
Oh, nice, yeah.
Oh wait, I'm not a time
Ooh, and an
warrior.
epic. Yeah, you
You're
can use
quantum
that anyway.
fixer.
Here's a quantum
Ooh, I
fixer
found
one
it.
if you want that.
Here's a level 12 quantum fixer shield you should grab.
Where is it at?
On me.
Oh, okay, wait. Are you on this side? No, you're on this side.
Well, I'll take that one.
Oh,
You
take
should
it
throw
if
yours
you
on the
do.
ground so you can take yours then, Mark.
Yeah.
You can have
I
a.
don't know
Oh,
about
so-
these guys though.
Wait, I'm seeing a purple thing. Wavy Chronomancer Pocket Watch Gear Clock.
That's an actual pocket watch.
that's for,
I wouldn't even bother with pocket watches because they're about to be reset. So like,
Yeah.
none of this shit really matters. Everything's about to go away in like a day.
Oh, never mind, I can't use this on level 10.
Oh, jeez. These guys hit hard. I'm falling back a bit.
Yeah, these guys are up.
I got hit hard.
Holy crap, that guy's flying. Do you see that guy in the sky? Oh, what was that?
Head down.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Max, I don't know if I can get to you.
I'm gonna back up.
Oh, what the fuck? He's got the shield.
Oh god, this is not gonna end well for me. I'm trying to save you. I got you. Run, run, run.
Thank you,
Fall,
Wizard.
everybody fall back, fall back, fall back. Fall back to this, like, tall tree.
It's getting fucking sketchy.
Fall back, Max, if you can. We aggro like 4 bosses at once. We need to get them separated. I like how this guy's name is Che Guevara. Awesome. Holy crap, that guy hits like a truck.
God, oh god, I'm getting wrecked.
Holy crap, he's coming at me.
Damn.
One of them is coming
Yeah,
at
he
me.
is. Yeah, well. Dude, this guy is a ton of health.
I think the strategy is those big guys are really fucking hard to kill. Maybe we should take down some of these ads and then deal with those.
Yeah.
guys.
I'm gonna work on the next.
Oh god, this big guy's on me. Bringing him back to the party over here.
I need mana really badly. I'm gonna try to throw down a tree.
I gotta go out.
Once we kill these friggin' robots, I'm gonna throw down a tree and try to get my mana back up, then I should be able to drain these guys.
Let's go. Okay.
I'm so out of mana, I need to retreat. I can't kill anybody without mana. I'm running back to this lake where we started.
I got 2 of them on my ass.
Oh
Damn,
fuck!
dude, these guys
Oh
are
no!
fucking
I'm
cool.
getting just blasted. Oh fuck!
I gotta get out
You
of
guys
here.
fall back.
Yeah, I'm
That's what I did.
sick of it.
I'm also the one on our team that's doing the most damage, so you're probably not gonna kill him without me, to be honest.
Oh shit, why is this guy motherfucker on me? This dude just ran up to me and killed me. You little fucker.
Oh god!
I can come help you guys in a second.
Yeah, the doctor is down as
Oh
well.
god! Okay, run.
Revive.
Okay, I think we got all the clockies down. I think it's just the big guys. We should focus one big guy at a time. Which one should we do first? I'll vote the one without the giant shield. I'm gonna go for Mecha Che Guevara. This guy's fucking annoying.
Mecha Shaker there. That's hilarious. I wonder if the names are procedurally generated too.
No, that's definitely... Somebody thought of that name. That didn't just randomly pop up.
Someone working there wants to do it.
I'm taking this guy out pretty good.
They're into historical figures too. There's like a Einstein and stuff in this game.
That's right, and they got Schrodinger in the
I kind of enjoyed Schrodinger.
tutorial.
The voice acting is just so cheap. How do you kill me again?
Yeah, Max could have been the German guy doing the crappy German accent.
Alright, they're both done. Oh yeah, the German accent character. That was it.
Is somebody
Dude,
helping
this
carry
guy's
the zero?
huge.
Oh god, okay, or I'll make him run
Oh,
up.
here, I got you.
I'm out of combat healing again. Fuck, you guys are all down.
Oh shit.
I got you. Run.
I got one.
Conquer.
Yeah.
This is pretty nuts for a level 11 dungeon. Goddamn.
Right? Yeah, that's it. Okay.
It's RNG how hard the bosses are. This might be like a legendary boss, even though it's a level 10 dungeon.
Oh my god. Okay. I really just need to try to make this guy. I can't even get one hit in.
Yeah, I mean, if you're still low level, you kind of gotta aim back. This is where you just get the healing. I don't even try to smack shit. I just heal. Lewis does all the damage.
Hell yeah, I just hit him with a fucking... Hit him with my Pyroblast, like, while he's in the air. He has so much health, 5,000.
Yeah, that's so. This is like,
If you can focus on, like, Max and just tank, I focus on Lewis. Or
Yeah, I'm trying to heal back.
I can pull aggro again. I have a
What the fuck? He evaded my thing that does 700 damage.
I would at least be able to fucking get one hit and back up.
I got aggro right now.
I'm gonna throw a tree down.
Where'd he go?
Look out,
Go
bomb's
back.
coming.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, Jesus. And again.
Fuck, he just dodged my big... He's almost dead. Let's go. Okay, I got him. Fuck, he interrupted my spell. Son of a bitch, dude. It's personal now, Mecha Che.
What level are you?
Holy crap, he almost just killed me.
Dude, he's so fat.
Alright, Lou, come to me. I can heal you.
Shit, fuck.
He's down. Nice work, everybody.
Oh my
fuck,
god.
he's not dead?
There's a new guy.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
that's
like,
not even his final form. It's the actual Che Guevara inside.
Holy crap, he does like a crazy spinny move.
Dude, what the heck? What is that?
You can do the double tap to like do a somersault evade. That definitely helps out.
Yeah, I think he's finally actually dead now.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
What?
Wait,
He just left.
What about?
4 or
I
5
don't trust like that.
There's one left to kill.
Alright, well if you guys need some gear, I'm just gonna share all this stuff. Yeah, we only have to kill one more, even though there's a bunch more shit in this dungeon, so all the enemies will despawn when we kill the next boss. That also means if you want to do your looting, do it now, because the loot also, you only have like a brief period of time until the loot goes away.
Okay.
Damn.
So it's R to share, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes like a little ping noise when you do it.
Not doing it for me.
It's stuff that already has been shared won't do it. So it's only like your exclusive loot will be
Oh,
shareable.
okay. So if I'm not
I found the next
spawning
group of guys.
Okay.
Holy shit, dude, this is gonna be a big pull.
Oh my god.
You know, I'll pull them towards you guys. Let's like not bother doing low level guys. Aggro guys. Holy crap, they're making a lot of noise. Run back, run back.
Loud robot noise is not good.
Do that.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Oh my god.
If you don't want to get wrecked, fall
Like a
back.
massive mob.
Holy fuck. Okay.
You see me kill all those guys with one shot?
Yeah. Get it.
So like I can handle them if they're running towards us. It's just when we get surrounded.
Yeah, these kind of bottlenecks are kind of nice though. Like the choke point works well for your spells.
Right? It's like the
Jeez.
300.
I freaking hate those like the pirate dudes that like charge at you like.
Yeah, they're like sprinting.
Also, technically, if we kill one of these guys, they all die. So we don't need to kill all these guys.
Really?
To kill one of the guys with the red thing over their
That's
head.
a big ass dude.
We are getting a ton of experience for this though, so I don't mind like XP grinding for our homies. Oh my god.
Good deal. It was just,
I'm just murdering generations of robots right now.
I see how your health can go from high to nothing. Like, 2 little seconds.
Kit melted. So that's an enemy. Shit. We should fall back into this lake if we can. Is somebody getting Zachary go?
back to the lake.
Fall back to like far in the lake. Like don't fight at the start of this lake. Everybody run to like the center of this lake. It'll give us a lot more space.
Oh, you bitch. I'm back.
Oh, these guys are falling back. They're screwing me.
Yeah. Oh shit, this mob is still just mess.
Holy fuck, they're coming. This goes down. Gotta revive them.
I got him. Fall back.
We're actually surging in the back.
I might just end this. We just need to kill one of these guys. Like we don't need to kill all of these guys. We just need to kill any of them with the red up there.
Oh yeah, good call.
I'm going after this commander if you guys can focus and you only have 600 health left. I'm out of mana.
Go back. Nice.
Oh,
300 health. A couple hits and this guy's down.
I destroyed a Clocky and we got all his health back.
There's Clocky healers.
Yep.
The guys look like those. If I had mana, I could end this right now. Like, I have a spell that could kill that guy in one hit. I just have no mana.
Go for the commander.
I need a fucking mana potion right now. Oh! Artifact fragment. Let's go.
Nice.
Looks like somebody killed him.
Nice. Oh, that was insane. Holy shit.
That was a
For
crazy.
a level 10 dungeon.
That was a freaky level.
What's an
Nice work, though,
encrypted
guys.
item?
Encrypted items, you can sell them without decrypting them, but you pay money. It's like, did you play Diablo? It's like Deckard Cain. When you have like a scroll of identification, you can identify the item,
Yeah.
which costs money. I would recommend just selling them unless it's like an epic or a mythic or something. Like, if it's just a rare, you can probably find something without identifying it.
That makes sense.
And then this is your first dungeon with us, but you run to the end of the dungeon, and then there's a chest. And then after you open the chest, you have 1 minute to loot stuff, and the dungeon closes. So you kind of want to be like good, ready to go when people open this chest.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You have a minute, and then like an additional 2 minutes after this 40-second thing counts down. So
Oh, inventory is full. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
sometimes you got to be careful. Or
ooh, there's a
especially
tier
early on.
2 Quantum Fixer hammer. That'll be good for either of you guys. Requires
Yeah,
level 0.
You're gonna grab it, yeah.
There's also Quantum Fixer shoulders, gloves. There's tons of Quantum Fixer stuff. You guys are
Quantum
getting
Fixer,
City.
watch,
We did jump.
gear. Yeah, here's a gear. You can have that too.
I would dump anything that's just like white, like the common stuff. I don't even bother picking.
Oh, here's another Quantum Fixer hammer. Check that out.
Oh, what's going on? Super dope
Yo, super
and Jolly.
dope.
It's
Jolly, do you want to join us?
super dope.
Jolly,
of
you can
to
play with us.
join
We have
it.
room in our party. Oh, you don't like Frankfurt? Why don't you like Frankfurt?
We can move to a different server.
What's
And,
the DBNO?
IV4, we're on whatever the one that, it's probably alpha. I don't know. It's whatever the one has the highest population. Like if you just click Frankfurt, it's the first server with the highest population. You only have a level 48 character. Well, I mean, if you want to carry us, you can, but I'm not going to force you to do that. Or if you want to start a new Pocket Watch, we can carry you at level 1.
I don't know if you saw the news. They're going to reset the levels, so you'll be equalized sooner or later.
Yeah, they're resetting the levels for this next patch.
And introducing 2 new classes and shit. It looks like a kick-ass new patch, honestly. I'm pretty excited.
It's cool to see a team that's, actually building more content for their game. That's really the biggest issue with all NFT games is like you run through all the content they have like in a couple days, and then it just gets kind of boring.
Oh, yeah.
So like the fact that this
Yeah.
team every quarter is going to be adding new dungeons, like new missions, new characters, and like new skills, like it's going to keep the game interesting, which is something I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
once
still trying
the
to grind
stops
my
swirling,
first
they're
NFT.
like, oh well, sorry guys, we don't have time anymore. These are it's a part-time gig for us. So.
It took Alien Worlds a year and a half to update their user interface for a click mining game. Like this game's releasing 2 new classes, playable classes with new skills in a dungeon in like 3 months since we've been playing it.
That's a very fair
Yeah.
point.
Same with like, was it the NFL Rivals? It's like, dude, I have not played anything as like had as much fun playing a game on Wax as I have on that Rivals game in a while. I also saw Yamsters in the guild now too. He's putting up some pretty big numbers on the leaderboard in our
Yeah.
Wax Kings.
Dude, I can't wait to play Rivals after this. Like I go to
Yeah,
sleep
same. Dude. I'm
waiting for
excited
my
to play that.
refills. I'm like, I can't wait until I wake up because then I have 10 more matches because I always go to sleep with 0 matches and like
Wait,
all
are
the
there
events
guilds and
refill.
rivals?
What's that?
Yeah, we're like in the Atomic, or what is it? Burst of Energy has like everyone who
Wax
has those
Kings.
helmets.
Okay, so I need to join that in Rivals, okay? Because Burst brought it up. Burst
Oh,
literally
that's cool. You
sends
can do a
you-
guild in the game, huh?
Yeah, if you hit
it's-
him up,
if you own
he'll
those
do it. The
helmets-
issue is we're a top like 10 guild right now, and the second there's a free
Mhm.
spot, people join. There's
Yeah.
no way to make it like a private alliance. So the second he kicks someone, other people fill the slot. So you basically have to live with him, be like, okay, kick someone, and then join after they get kicked.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't get in. But
makes sense.
he's willing to do it if you just like hit him up when he's available.
I could literally go to his work.
Are you still in here, IV4? I can kick somebody out of this party if you want to play with us, but I don't want to kick them if you left. All right, what's your in-game name? I'm also gonna have to tell these people what to boot them. Hey, we have a friend joining. Gonna have to boot you, Zake. Sorry.
Very polite of you.
Why is it not? What the fuck? Why is it not letting me sell my trash? What the fuck?
Oh, he just left on his own.
Sell trash. Yes.
Here's IV4. Welcome, IV4. Thank you for joining us. And thanks for watching us play the dungeon and waiting for us. We appreciate it.
There we go.
Yeah, people in this game are pretty, like that's happened to me before, too, where someone's like, hey, man, sorry, but I have to boot you from this party. Like, we had fun playing with you, but we have a friend, and it's like, I get it.
Can you not tell shit
I feel
that's
like-
your class?
Can you do what with shit that's not your
Does it
class?
not let you sell items that aren't your class?
I'm Polish Dog 90. I invited you, IV4. It should let you sell items that are not for your class.
So
Seamand in the chat. What's going on, Seamand? Should I figure out how the... Does anybody know how to open the mystery box? Should I try to open mine right now?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
You probably move it to in-game items, I would assume, right? I got some airdrops. IV4, do you know that? You've probably been playing this game more than I have. I guess you're only level 17. You're lower than me. I'm like an ambassador for this game. And I don't even know how it works. I'm like, does anybody know how to open crates? I'm down just to do another dungeon, though. I can figure out how to open my crates at a different time.
Sure.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna start looking for a portal.
How do you go about getting the crates?
They were just randomly airdropped
Drop?
if you were active on March 12th. Like, March 12th is the date they did the snapshot. And anybody that was playing actively then got dropped, like, 2 free packs, which I guess give you cosmetics or something. I don't know because I haven't been able to open mine yet.
Right.
I also haven't looked very hard into it, to be honest. Like, I saw they were in my inventory. I was going to open them on stream today and then forgot about it.
Well, this is a big dude with a beard. I don't really give a fuck about cosmetics writ large.
1 to
except
7 is
maybe
probably a
five.
little low for us.
Yeah,
Maybe
We're
like
looking for a
assessment.
portal right now. All the dungeons are also different levels, if you didn't know. Like, if you just run around randomly, they all have, like, different level ranges. So we just saw one that was 1 to 7. Since we're all above level 7, that's not a dungeon for us. So now we're looking for one that's maybe, like, 10 to 20 or 15 to 20, I think we could do. So we got 3 of us that are above level
let's
15.
see. Here's one.
They're higher level, yeah.
This one is 2 to 12. That's kind of low too.
Yeah, keep moving.
Oh
And
my
it
I
also
run
changes per
around.
zone.
Find portals
like-
too.
We'll just summon you. Like, we'll likely
Okay.
find a portal before you, but up to you. Generally, it's whoever is the host of the party, it's their responsibility to find the portal. Like, when you get invited to a party, you assume the person who invited you will just summon you when they find the portal.
Okay.
It's sort of like the social contract of this game is.
the etiquette, yeah.
I like it.
I usually just dick around, like I look for my profession trainers and, like, sell stuff, and, like, you'll also see, like, a bunch of people in that town area will just drop equipment. Like, people drop mythic pocket watches just because, like, they don't want to use them. So you can find some, like, pretty great drops and finds just from, like, other players dropping them on the floor.
That's actually
Yeah,
pretty
every nice pocket watch I've found is just from someone dropping it in town.
good.
I don't see any portals around here.
I feel like we ran the wrong direction.
What is
Ooh, there
this?
is a level 2. There's a level 2 Chronomancer or Time Warrior dude out here. I didn't know that. Oh, I forgot to take my fucking antibiotics today.
Oh, you sick?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Had a stomach problem for like a full year.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I was diagnosed with SIBO, small intestine bacterial overgrowth. So
Eee.
they
Is there
think
any-
that there's bad bacteria in my gut that basically eats food and turns it into gas. So like I don't digest stuff properly because I have bad bacteria breaking it down, so I can't actually properly digest it. And the way you take that out is antibiotics. Antibiotics kill the bad bacteria, so I need to take that. There's something
I've
up here.
heard, this might sound weird, but I've heard that in some cases like that they'll like make you fast for a given amount of time and then administer a fecal transplant. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
I'm not trying to be
Diet
light
is
of it.
also part of my thing. Like a big part of my thing
It's
is I
nice
can't
a lot.
eat sugar. I can't eat carbohydrates. Like I don't eat the foods that feed the SIBO, like the bad bacterial overgrowth. So like I'm on the low FODMAP diet, which is an IBS diet, but it's like easier things to digest and things that don't have a lot of sugar or carbs or stuff that like if it's basically like my stomach is fermenting. Like if you've ever fermented meat or like alcohol, you feed the bacteria sugar, you feed the yeast sugar, and then it like creates gases. That's like what's fucking happening in my stomach. Like it's eating the shit instead of what should be digesting, and then that creates gases, and that creates discomfort. So I have like stomach pain, and then it also like it'll move up. Like I'll get chest pain. I thought I was having fucking heart attacks when this first happened last year. I was freaked the fuck out when I was having chest pain. I ended up getting like chest x-rays and stuff. Like I've been to so many doctors for this thing. But I'm basically like, I don't know. I figured out what it is and it's manageable now.
How long did it
Want
take
to
to
do this
diagnose?
8 to 16 one?
I'll summon people.
That
Yeah.
sounds pretty good.
Is that too high?
I think we can do it 16.
I found a 2 to 12. It's pretty trash.
Well, we got less than a minute on this one, Max. So
All right, I'm coming.
All right, going in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
But yeah. Stomach shit's been annoying, but I feel like I'm kind of taking care of it now. The other thing is like gut health is so new that like every doctor gives you radically different advice. Like every doctor I talk to is like, no, that person's wrong. You need to do this. So like
Yeah.
nobody seems to know what the fuck they're talking about. And that's something I've learned. Like this is the first time I've learned like, oh, not all doctors are created equal. Like I've talked to doctors that have given me some fucking horrible advice in the last couple of months.
yeah, I mean, there's the old joke of what do you call a med student who's at the bottom of the class? A doctor.
Doctor.
But yeah, I've heard the fecal transplant thing works for some like really severe stuff. Just like introduces someone with good gut bacteria, kind of like that's supposed to be helpful.
Yeah. And that regenerates. But it's not like
Yeah.
you're
This
eating
is a-
shit. You're just eating a capsule.
Probiotics build new gut bacteria. So I take antibiotics that kill the bad bacteria, and then I'm replacing it with good bacteria. So like I'm essentially doing the same thing, but with a less severe treatment plan.
My
Yeah.
understanding of antibiotics combined with probiotics, sorry, sunflower seed, is that they will also, the antibiotics will kill some of the good bacteria, just like probiotics.
Yeah, the antibiotics do not discriminate. They just kill everything, and that's why you need to replace it with the good stuff, because the good stuff is also dying.
It's like when you're taking a really severe antibiotic. In Canada, anyway, they generally prescribe a probiotic. Oddly enough, though, the public system does not cover the probiotic that they ask you to take. But I mean, it's no
That's
big
how I
deal.
was. My antibiotics were covered by my insurance, but I had to buy the probiotics out of pocket. And this time I'm buying my antibiotics out of pocket too, because I'm using it takes me 2 months to get prescribed antibiotics. Like I know what the problem is, so I just bought them myself because it's like easier than dealing with the medical system, which sucks. But I'm taking
Online?
I'm taking natural antibiotics, so they're not prescribed antibiotics, but they're if you look at researchers, like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are as effective, if not more effective, than the like
Right.
chemical antibiotics. I'm taking oil of oregano, and oil of oregano is a natural antibiotic that kills the
Yep.
shit out of bacteria in your gut, and that you do not need to be prescribed yet.
Oh damn! You just wrecked that list.
Good for sore throats, too, here.
But I've learned a shit ton about gut health and stuff, and also like diet. Like was actually telling my buddy Ari, I was like, yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, I'm probably permanently gonna have to change my diet. Like, I thought SIBO would be a thing where I can take pills and then just eat whatever I want for the rest of my life. I think I permanently have IBS. It's just like, if it gets too bad, then I also get SIBO. So like, I'm gonna have to permanently change my diet. It's a lifestyle change. And if I don't, then I get like debilitating stomach pain. So like, it can come back and get worse. But the kind of nice thing is like, I don't know, my diet was fucking awful. Like, I ate fast food and junk food like every meal of the day. Like, I was not a healthy person, so like this is forcing me to be a healthier person. Like, I will probably live longer because of this condition now, because I'm actually like cooking myself vegetables and meat every meal for dinner.
It's an interesting paradox when you think about it.
I also have to look on the bright side. Like, saying I can never eat gluten without hurting myself again is really fucking depressing. So
Yeah.
on the bright side, it will make me live longer probably.
I think the gluten-free options, as far as things that aren't like bland and lame, has gotten a lot better very quickly with the last
Yeah, it's better. It's still just like you can't have a fucking sandwich or a slice of pizza.
like, you know, you'll never
like all the stuff that rocks, you just can't eat.
yeah, like I think it's Jack in the Box tacos can never really have an equivalent in the gluten-free world, but you know, it can get close.
Honestly, Mexican food's real good for gluten-free because like corn tortillas don't have gluten in them. Like anything with corn.
Yeah, that's a good point. And,
Rice
there's
is also very good. Rice is not gluten, so like anything like Asian food is good. And then what I eat is like I eat Italian pasta, but it's made with rice flour instead of wheat flour. So like, it costs more though too. It sucks. Like I pay twice as much for my pasta, and then it tastes worse because it's not made like the other pastas.
Why don't you just
You pay more and it's worse.
Why don't you just go to the Asian store and buy rice vermicelli? Oh, they also have
No, the rice is fine. It's the pasta.
No,
that's
the
fine.
pasta, the rice pasta. Like, here in
Maybe it's
Canada-
cheaper at the Asian store.
What?
Are you saying it's cheaper at the Asian store?
Oh fuck yeah! I mean, like, I buy a giant packet of rice noodles for like, I don't know, $1.99 Canadian.
I'll have to check that next. I'm just buying it at Ralph's, and I buy like name brand shit.
Oh yeah, no. If you go to the Asian grocer, it's gonna be the same price. They're not gonna be packaged properly, like in the sense that they won't say like gluten-free, fancy, but
That's fine.
they
That's
milk
like-
them.
That's such like a marketing thing when they put like gluten-free on like packages of rice. It's like, or they put
Yeah.
vegan on like vegetables. You're like, why the fuck would there be meat inside of these vegetables? Like,
My wife and
I don't need
I
those.
and I have often done these hypotheticals, like, as to what we'd rather give up. And some of them are fucking hard. Like, do you give up rice or pasta for life? Do you give up pizza for life? Or do you give up pasta? You know, just all these things. It's like, meh. Or like, one of the toughest ones is potatoes or rice.
Potatoes
Yeah,
are really
potatoes
hard.
don't
So
have
much food has
gluten, right?
potatoes.
Yeah.
Potatoes are fine. They're starch. All of those things I also can't eat like unlimited of though. Like, there's an amount of servings I can have of potatoes. Like if I eat too much potatoes, that's with everything. Like, I don't know. My condition fucking sucks. Like, I can't eat large amounts of anything. I can't eat like anything fun. I have to eat like a bunch of small meals and then mostly like just healthy stuff. But even like broccoli, like if I eat too many servings of broccoli in one sitting, it hurts my stomach. So like broccoli and cauliflower I can eat in small servings, but I can't eat like a full serving of broccoli and cauliflower.
It blows.
Yeah, and we'll see if it gets better after these probiotics, because it did get better. Like I took probiotics. I already went through this entire thing, and I thought I was cured, and then I started eating whatever the fuck I wanted, and then it came back worse. So it's like, and then I started looking online, and people were like, yeah, like SIBO always comes back. Like for a lot of people, it's like something else is causing the SIBO, and unless you can fix that, the SIBO will always come back. So like I probably have IBS, and when the IBS triggers and creates SIBO. So it's like I need to treat it at the source and treat the IBS, not the SIBO. So I can get rid of the SIBO, but it'll come back if I don't like take care of whatever the underlying problem is. And that's the problem that's like very hard to diagnose, because like I don't know. Some people think I don't even have SIBO too. Like I've been talking to a lot of experts, and they're like people get misdiagnosed with SIBO all the time as well. So it's very hard to say what the fuck's going on in my stomach.
Oh, we don't have Max, by the way.
Where did Max go?
No,
I need mana too, so that's why nothing's dying.
Oh shit, I'm dead. About to be. If I don't run. I can run. Good on me.
I can't kill anything without mana.
I
can't see the stream window. Is Max like still here?
No, he's not. He's not
Did he
on.
just bail?
So
He just left entirely.
maybe
I think he
maybe
did
he
this
went
last time
to-
we were playing too.
all that shit talk. He just had to go take a crap. I don't know.
The Irish goodbye.
He'll probably be back. If I had to guess, he's probably on his computer doing a crypto trade right now.
Oh, he was doing trade.
There he is.
Oh, he went to that.
Say his name 3 times.
Oh, I got booted there.
Oh god.
I'll jump back in.
I've been watching you guys pretty regularly do your liquidity pools. You started with what, 50 wax?
100 wax.
100 wax, yeah.
And how much are you
Because
up to
also when
now?
wax is worth it different.
I think like 245 or something.
Over how long?
It's like a
Then-
year. Right?
Or
It's
yeah.
been half a year, a little over half a year, like 7
Pretty
months.
good
out.
ROI for that period.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
think of it
I mean,
as
over 100% ROI in a year is
pretty
fucking
good, yeah.
incredible for
I would
any
say that's
investment.
pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard for me to,
Yeah.
like, I trade stock, so it's hard for me to fully compare because I've had some really good, runs, so to speak. But yeah,
Yeah, I've been trading stock perpetuals over on like Gains Network. That shit's super cool.
Oh, I mean,
I traded short. I short sold PayPal on like Thursday last week
nice.
with
You
like
have to do it on March.
160%.
What's making
Say again?
PayPal drop?
You have to have a good. You have to have a margin, set up a margin there.
No, it's a perpetual account, it's like a perpetual contract. So like I trade with DAI stablecoin as the counterpart,
Oh, right.
and
Okay.
I did like I used like I think for that trade I did like 75x leverage or some shit. So I put up maybe like $100 and I ended up with like $7,500 position against PayPal.
Yeah. It's funny.
But yeah, it's like naked margins. So you only need to bring $100 to the party to get access to thousands.
Lou, real quick, are you Polish Dog 90 in Rivals?
Yeah, why?
Yep.
Oh, Uga. I want to say Auga. Uga.
Auga.
I call him
Uh,
Booga.
was
Like
asking
Booga Booga.
Yo, what's up,
what your
Luca?
name was. Yeah. Uga.
Is there a question?
They were asking what your username was for Rivals. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm PolishDog90. You can find me. I'm in the Wax P Kings, which is bursts.
Yeah,
Bursts
I see
of
Jazzpots
energy.
is in there too.
Oh,
Jazzpots from the Chain Champs
Chain
Marketplace. Yamsters holding up the. Yamster, you think you got hot shit right now, dude? But I'm coming for you on that leaderboard. I haven't even played my PvP matches today, dude.
I'm gonna be playing
Fine.
this like a little bit more seriously now that you guys explained it to me a bit better.
It's
Last week, my life has been insane, so I'm trying to catch up, bring forward. Another video
Yeah.
game is exactly what I need for that.
It's fun. It's a little too addictive for me, but it's fun. I'm loving Rivals. It's so easy to play too because it's on your phone. Like, you can pop into a match and then just go do other shit. Like, I will play Rivals during the loading screen in Blankos. Or like Counter-Strike
Yeah.
in between rounds. It's enough time to just do a full match.
Blankos is another one of those games I've never played.
Blankos, I'm like a fanboy, but like, I'll admit it's not as solid of a game as Rivals as far as like, I built an audience. Like, I don't know, Rivals pretty much fixed everything they did wrong with Blankos.
Wait,
They've been doing
Rivals?
Blankos for 2 years before they launched Rivals, so like,
Is it like comparing apples and guitars though, or?
it's the same developer.
Oh, in that sense, okay.
Mythical.
When people compare Blankos to something, they always say Fall Guy.
yeah.
I'm comparing it because like, they learned what didn't work with Blankos, which is PC only. Like, a ton of people can't play Blankos because they only play cell phone games. So you'll see their second and third game, which is like Rivals, Nitro Nation and NFL Rivals, are both mobile. Like,
market so quickly. I have to know that.
so I do think Blankos is good, but I feel like they didn't really figure out what gamers want in the NFT space until after. Like, they figured out through that project, so they like took everything they learned and made a better project for Rivals.
That makes sense.
Oh, I
I
don't
still
know.
enjoy Blankos though. Like, I still play it daily.
You know about Uga's question here? He says when he tries to put his wide receiver in his team and changes the spot that it's on, it changes on like the game board, but not in game. Any idea how to make it change in game? Because he's trying to change the position, like which wide receiver is where in game. I don't know. It works for
They
me.
do change depending on the play.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
depending on the play.
The thing I will say, Ugas, you might be throwing it to the wrong receiver. I also can't guarantee there's not a glitch happening, and I'm sorry if there is a glitch happening, and this is condescending as fuck, but the position your receiver is not in their, like, your second receiver slot is on the left-hand side. Like, when you're looking at putting a receiver in, he's on the left. When you play in-game and you snap the ball, that receiver is on the far right. So they're not in the same position in-game as they are on your lineup. Your first slot is on the far left, your second slot is on the far right, and then your third slot, which is on the far right, is the roaming slot, and that one usually goes to the right of your left slot. And then that also changes depending on, like, when you do trips, it moves your wide receiver to the other side, and they change slots. So, like, they're not always in the same slot they're in your equip. That being said, there could be some sort of glitch where it's not actually equipping it. I can't guarantee that, and without, like, seeing what's happening on your screen, it's hard for me to say for sure. But that could be a potential thing you're having, because that happened to me too, where, like, I was like, why isn't my receiver in the slot I put him in? It's just because the slots aren't necessarily where they are on the team screen is not the same as the play screen.
I have a hard time seeing who I'm passing my ball to, like which player it is. But I have
like,
now like
games and games of experimenting to be able to figure that out.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I know which player I'm throwing to because I've played that play many times before now. So I'm like, oh, on this play, I know the outside player is Kittle, and that's who I throw to because he fucks.
All right, I took down the rocket turret. We got to kill these guys that are flying back there. Max, we need you. I can't kill these guys. Actually, wait.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't hit him either.
The
Oh, you never went into the dungeon?
I'm just like out in the outworld now.
Oh,
because you got disconnected.
Yeah, I got like.
The dungeon's closed now too.
I don't know if we can pull.
No wonder this is going so poorly. I'm the only person killing anything.
I'm killing these little drones, but that ain't worse.
I guess IV4 is probably helping too, but Max is definitely helping, doing a lot of damage. He's one of our 3 people that are actually qualified to be doing our dungeon, and the other 3 people are too low of level.
Yeah.
I do have a pretty decent like weapon right now and leveled up my stat.
That Cities thing actually is pretty good.
It's so much more fun with the group too.
Oh yeah.
I have the same as you, like played it by myself. On stream, the guy came on stream, played it with me, and like I had fun doing that, and then when I tried playing it by myself, it's just like, yeah, this ain't it. Like, I'm not playing this alone. It wasn't until I found Frankfurt, when I found all the other people playing, that made it fun.
Are you playing Frankfurt, or are you normally in voice with them?
I always play Frankfurt when I play solo, because there's always people on the server, and people invite me. People all speak English too, like...
Oh, you're all on voice with them.
What'd you say?
Game too.
Sorry, my fucking volume I'm trying to turn down so there's not echoes, and I can't hear what you're saying sometimes.
I was wondering if you were playing with voice, or is there no voice built into the time?
No voice chat. And that's what I'm saying, where there's like an unwritten social contract when you're playing this game. You can not talk to anybody. You get the invite, you wait for the portal, and then you go. And like there doesn't need to be any communication to make that happen, which is kind of nice.
Party chat, but it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. I'm
letting you know though, like I've done like 5 parties, 5 dungeons in a row with the party, and not anybody said a single word. I've tried to talk to people and they just ignore me. Like I don't even know if they all speak English when they're on the Frankfurt server, but like you don't need to communicate to work together. It is much more fun being in voice chat. Like when we do this boss, I'm like, hey, fall back. We're all about to fucking get wrecked. Like that sort of thing is very helpful.
If you're playing with strangers, it's just like chilling, a little different, I guess.
Generally, when I'm playing with strangers, I'm playing with like level 40 people, and I'm level like this, so I'm in your position where I can't do anything, and I'm just trying not to die, and they're carrying me. So I don't really need to know the strategy.
Yeah.
And Max, we're on the final boss, so we'll either wipe here or we'll win, and then we can do dungeon.
Okay, I found a dungeon that's 11 to 16. I feel like we could do this.
How much time though?
9 minutes and 3 seconds.
We'll see. Well, we'll see. We just got to kill 10 of these motherfuckers.
10 minutes, yeah, that's like one every like 40 seconds.
10 tangos, okay.
I'm just running full speed. What the hell, did I go the wrong way? Why is there nobody here? Okay, here's one. Oh, there's 3 of them right here. Let's go.
Watch out for the turrets.
Yeah, I'm pulling them back.
Raider, pirate, nope.
Yeah, don't YOLO in. Let them come out.
I've played a lot of World of Warcraft. I'm good at pulling large troops.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they spawn more. Move back more, move back more. Spawning more guys.
Back.
Oh, damn. Oh, they're
Those
spawning
portals
all over
spawn
the
a bunch
place.
of dudes.
It's like the Snake Jazz episode of Rick and Morty where they're spawning from the past.
We're already 3/10 of the way done. We're fucking killing this, guys.
Yeah, Uga, I think it's trial and error, dude. Just play a few of these games and like you'll see where like your good guys are. I feel like they also become open more quickly than like your shitty players. At least I think they do.
We're so lucky
Kittle's
those portals are not spawning people. Normally those portals spawn dudes, and there would have been like a million people running at us.
That would have been pretty devastating.
It's also why you kind of want to focus these bosses, because they'll just keep spawning more guys if you kill the ads. Ads stands for additional mobs, if you don't play World of Warcraft. And that's anything that's not the main boss.
I never got into that game because I worried it'd be too addictive.
It is very addictive.
It is, yeah.
It's the type of game where you can literally play it like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and not do everything. Like, you can grind it nonstop. Which this game is not there yet. This game runs out of content. I hope this game gets there. I think it can. Oh, fuck.
It's much more fun than fucking Apple. I like to do that.
I got you, bro.
How the fuck did that even hit me? He's not even aiming at me.
Let
I
me
need
see how
Max
this-
here too, because like I'm aggroing everything, so I fucking
Yeah.
can't cast my
I can
spells.
usually like pull aggro. And... Let's see, my
Knock
my
the
portal's
shield down.
closing. It's 6.5 minutes.
We've killed 4 out of 10.
Yeah, it seems like you're on track. Although it'll be a tight squeeze to get over there.
I feel like because of how much hype there was surrounding Big Time at the beginning when the game was kind of not as good. Or even I'd say
There's also
shitty.
like early access and stuff. Like the game
Yeah,
hasn't even publicly launched yet. This is still early access.
no, true that. But what I'm saying is like they did kind of let a lot of people in. I'm always like, should they be like running like a Domino's pizza thing? Like our pizza used to suck, but it's a lot better now.
I do think that's going to be the thing eventually. Like eventually it's going to be like, hey, you already played Big Time, but it's a totally different game than it was like 2 years ago.
This is not the Big Time I played.
Oh shit.
What are you guys doing? Are you guys already planning your next pack drop?
Yeah,
Nice.
sort of. Our next plan drop is probably going to be a profile picture drop instead of a pack drop.
Like a profile picture PFP or profile picture?
Yeah, like a profile picture, neon profile picture. We're trying to make neon animated profile pictures. Not
Nice.
technology exists for that. And we do have like we've done extensive planning. Like we have an Excel sheet with like all of the traits written down and like everything that we're gonna put like.
Oh god.
So yeah, we have done extensive planning.
That's cool. And will there be different rarities?
It'll all be like one of one.
Oh, they'll all
Yeah.
be.
They'll all be one of
Yeah.
ones, and the traits will decide the rarity. And the traits are what we're determining now. Like,
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. PFPs are.
shit, I'm out of mana. We need to fall back, guys.
Yeah,
Let's run down this hill.
I'm
'Cause I need to get my mana, and I need to be far enough away to get my
I'm
mana.
hoping they don't notice me. Oh fuck! They're coming. Run, 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 run away.
This fucking guy.
Why don't you let me get my mana, you dicks?
I wish I would have not discovered this bag of sunflower seeds while I was making my coffee before coming to join you. 'Cause these things are like almost as addictive as cigarettes.
Alright, let me get my mana, and then we gotta kill 4 more of these guys, and then we can get into Max's dungeon.
Nice.
Yeah,
How much
let's
time
see.
we have?
Oh, here comes it. It's a fucking Che
3
Guevara
minutes
guy
and
again.
48 seconds on my done.
This guy's gonna be hard to kill. I already know.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a 3-minute kind of guy.
How did I even aggro this guy? I wasn't nowhere near him.
He just knows how many of his friends can kill. He's mad.
Jesus! Rockets came out
Oh,
of fucking nowhere, man. I'm honestly gonna ignore this Che guy for now. He's gonna take forever to kill if we can kill other people faster.
I can kite him while you guys kill the other dude.
Let me see who else is up here, because we only need to kill 3 more guys. If there's 3 other guys that's not that Che guy, I can probably kill them way faster.
Okay, yeah.
There's 2 over here. We might not need to kill them, though. I don't think there's 3 left. Yeah, let's just kill them. I don't know if we'll get the timer for max, but we can just do a different
Sprint,
dungeon.
guys. Sprint away.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fuck, how did I miss that?
Wait.
Holy shit, he just melted you, Mark.
How did the Anaptopia event go, guys? I forgot to
Ate
ask.
like 30 rockets right there. Guys.
And Iptovia was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
I'd say we probably had like 50 people show up first. I need help up.
Me too.
If I don't get help up, we lose. I'm the only person killing people.
Uh-oh.
Look out, he's launching rockets. They're going to land right on you, helping me up.
Yes, they are. I'm gonna throw up a healing thingy.
Here's a tent over here.
See here.
Oh my god, he just swiped me.
I think I have a bubble up. And a drone.
Here, I'll distract at least.
Also, pro tip, you can move while you're reviving people. Like, you can run in a circle around the person you're reviving and dodge projectiles. You just can't leave, like, the range of the spell or whatever.
Yeah.
Boom! I just hit him with my fucking 700. Let's go. He's got 22,000 health. This guy is insane.
Holy fuck.
He kills me in 1 hit. What the fuck? I thought I stunned him.
How the
Dang.
We might honestly wipe on this. This guy's hard as fuck. I'm trying to get away from...
How many
This might be a wipe.
Hit the revive shrine.
Oh, wait for us to... Everybody hold G and die. Hold G and die or you won't get revived by the shrine. Hold G and die.
Okay.
Because you have to be actually dead to get the revive shrine.
All right. I have
Oh,
an
you're stuck.
Hit a shrine if you can find one. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Nice. Clutch.
Very clutch.
Wait, oh yeah. You got it.
Nice.
How are you following Ivanov's character?
You can spectate when you're dead.
Yeah, you
Oh.
gotta spectate.
Okay.
But you have to actually be dead, not in the crawling.
I can throw up a tree if you guys want, real quick.
Actually, that's probably a good call. We
Yeah,
should be,
let's
like, getting fucked up by this boss who's chasing Ivy.
Oops. Why do I have no mana? At all.
When you revive with, like, half health, half mana.
Okay.
I'm gonna find another portal. But first, I'm gonna go check on my trade now that I got a second.
This will probably be another couple minutes. This Che
Yeah,
Guevara
it's
guy is
a
a fucking
minute.
dick. He moves
That's
so
what you do.
fast. Holy fuck. Where is he?
Ooh, good hit. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there
I think
he
he's
is.
stuck in this tree. This might actually be good for us. Yeah, he's stuck in this tree. Let's go!
No.
We got a tent. You guys want to get under it or whatever the fuck it's called?
Yeah, we'll just let all these mages just take care of business.
He has so much health. We're just blasting him. It's hardly doing anything.
I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's in the sky. All of his projectiles are getting blocked by the tree. Just stand where we are. Don't move.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't.
Boom! 600 damage. That'll take him down. You can still hit him here. Keep firing.
His hitbox doesn't go away when he flies up. Boom, another 600 damage. Let's go.
Dude, how much health does Buster have? Oh,
He's still 16,000. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
That was so much damage. He still has that move. When he does it when he's not in the sky, it still wrecks us.
Yeah.
Yeah, his hitbox doesn't move. Just keep shooting the ground where he is right now. Like, I'm doing damage to where he's not.
oh my god, it's so insane. It's gonna take fucking forever.
I'd be careful running backwards. You're going to take him out of the spot where he's... Like, he's in the perfect spot right now. Don't make him move.
Yeah.
If you aggro him and run backwards, he'll get unstuck on the tree.
I thought that I could hit him from behind, but apparently not.
I mean, he'll die eventually. It's just going to be time consuming. Uh-oh. Why is he going backwards? Why is that guy... Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Is that one of our German friends that we can't speak to?
Yeah. But, like... That's why I wish everybody's on voice comms. So now we actually have to fucking fight this guy in a way where he can hit us, and it's 10 times harder.
I feel so alive.
Now the guy who fucking aggroed him's dead. That's what you get. That is what you get. I don't know. This guy's pretty, like, not that hard right now still.
Those were the famous last.
He can hit you though. Look out. These rockets are no longer hitting the tree. They're coming right at me.
Oh shit. Motherfucker.
He's coming at me. Here, well, since he's aggroed to me, I'll just run away from him and you guys can revive each other.
Oh, fuck.
I feel so alive.
I got you.
Thank you, good sir.
He's coming at us. Look out though. There's gonna be... No, I'm running to hit the tree again. That's probably a good call where Ivy is. Like, try to get him stuck back in this tree. You can also use the tree to block his projectiles. It's pretty great.
Bro, what are you doing? No. No, sorry. Bro.
Dude, this
No.
Lucifer guy is breaking my balls. He keeps making him so he's moving so I can't hit him with my projectiles.
No. Oh fuck, I died while my dog was doing dumb shit.
If only my mana would regenerate faster, we could kill this guy faster. I have to, like, sit and reheal my mana so I can get the spells that hurt him.
Yeah, I mean, the other guy's hitting him or hitting him for like 10 damage, and you're hitting for like 6. So we're kind of relying on you to do a lot of the work.
Yeah, my one spell does 600 damage each, but it, like... Fuck, and when he moves like this, it's super hard to hit him. Bam, 600 damage, got it.
There you go.
Holy fuck, you still has half health?
Yeah, whittle him down.
Like, without a ranged attack, I cannot get a single hit on him.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because as the healer, like, your only actual offense is
You fucking
yeah,
killed me.
that's really too much. Sitting there.
He's going down. 6,000 health is 10 of my spells. The hardest part is, like, when he moves, I can't hit him, so, like, when this guy's aggroing him and making him run away from us, it's, like, horrible for...
You know, like, dude,
Sit behind the tree, let him fucking run into the tree, and then we won't miss. Fuck, now he's coming after you guys. This tree's so nice. It blocks all those projectiles that he's flying. Boom! And I just hit him with another 500. This guy's going down. Let's get him. Lucifer. How does this? And also, Mark, you guys should both be on the other side of this tree. Like, you're aggroing him away from us.
Oh, I see. I see.
Lucifer's just gonna get knocked down again. I feel like he does not understand how this fight works.
Hey, they're coming towards us. There we go. There we go.
He's done, dude. Look at his health. This guy better drop like some fucking NFTs.
Yeah, it's over there.
What was that?
Do they ever drop full NFTs or is it always fragments?
They've dropped full NFTs sometimes.
Oh, wow.
He's done. Boom! Oh, I forgot he has a second form. Look out, guys. He pops out and he's gonna kill us as a skinny guy now. The second form has way less health, though. This guy will die, like, super easy compared to the other one.
Not even his final form.
This is where we need Mac.
I know, I'm looking for new portals now.
He's almost down. 3,000 health.
How do they split XP in this game?
Mark, you're tanking right now.
I know.
I'm having a difficulty hitting this guy with my 600 damage spell because he's moving too much.
I just can't take a hit from him, so I have to be careful.
I'm out of mana too. Fuck.
Missing
I'm
the.
honestly surprised I have not aggroed him at this point.
Oh, here we go. Found another portal. Let's see what this one is.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, this feels like our range, 8 to 15. What do you guys think? Is that our level range?
Okay, out. He's swiping at you. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a boss fight.
Yeah, dude.
I think I.
What up, Monosuerte?
500 health. Come on, guys. We got this guy. I dodged all of his attacks. I should just be our friggin' tank. Yeah!
There you go. There it is.
Let's go.
Oh, that was awful.
He just
At least he
leaves,
dies kinda
too.
satisfyingly.
That's bullshit. No, he leaves. I feel like it's not satisfying.
I think
I
it's a
wanted
cool
to
death.
like-
Most of the other guys just despawn.
Yeah. Okay, it's cooler than just
Spirit of Shay is immortal.
Before we run on, I'm getting mana, just FYI.
Yeah.
Is there any more bosses you need to fight, or is that it?
Yeah, we need to kill two
Two
more.
more?
That was definitely the hardest one, though.
You hope.
Okay. The portal I found has 7 minutes left, so I feel like
We
it's
should
still
be able to do this in 7 minutes. All right. I'll go start pulling this next group. That was an intense friggin' dungeon, y'all.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. For real.
They're on the wrong way. What the fuck is this? Don't follow me. I'm an idiot. I literally just ran around dead end.
Alright, let's go this way.
I used to always kill the fauna when I started playing this game. Now I like just run through them. I don't even bother.
Okay, hold on. Don't. Oh, no. Luke's gonna just go crazy. Don't go ham, dude. Pull toward you, not. Oh, God.
First step is to kill the turrets, because the turrets make it impossible to kill any of the other guys. You know what? Fall back, fall back. The turrets won't be able to hit us. Fall back. Also, this guy's weak as fuck, and he's one of the bosses. We only need to kill one more guy and we're done. Let's find who that other guy is. He's in here.
The rods. Rods everywhere.
That'll be the red dot.
I know. There's a lot of other guys that are not. Fuck! Fuck!
Behind us.
You guys are like muttering.
Are we all down? No.
Kirby dog.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Alright guys, I gotta let you go.
Should I give up and die?
Yeah, I can do maybe a 9 or something.
Oh, you just got me last second. Lucifer, thank you. Oh, Lucifer's not here.
Or Luke can finish off one of these guys and then I'll just end.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the one that we actually need to kill. There's a shit ton of guys we just
Oh my
aggroed.
god! You just fucking killed me again. Motherfucker.
We need to aggro the one we actually need to kill towards us. The problem is he is in the grip of a bunch of people.
Rots everywhere. Smell like rots.
If I'm gonna die, do I press G?
Yeah, you can't respawn at that point though until we beat the dungeon,
Okay.
Oh fuck.
which should be soon.
Oh, good.
Rots everywhere.
Let's try to get a mark.
Dog.
Mark. Fuck, he interrupted me. I can't help you up, sorry.
It's alright.
So just me and you, Ivy. We need to stay alive, so please just kite.
Don't die.
We just need to kill this one guy. The one guy with the red shit over his head, and we're done. Here, let's fall back even farther. Oh, there's another revive shrine, actually.
Oh fuck yeah.
Actually, that might be out of the dungeon. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we can't get to that revive shrine, sorry. I believe that's
No,
out of the
good.
dungeon. Yeah, you have to jump up there. That's impossible. My bad.
No fairies.
I believe in you.
Okay.
Well, the good news is we at least aggro these guys all the way over fucking here, so we don't have to deal with them with the other guys.
Those were the angry flower.
That is some horse crap. You should not have hit me there.
Yeah, this the left behind the better portal again.
This is the guy we need to fucking kill. Okay, so I aggroed the guy that we actually need to kill.
Oh, just
How did I
barely
go
missed.
through him?
That sucks. He just barely missed.
Why am I not aggroing him? What the hell is happening right now?
Ivanov, go for the guy that's in purple. That's circle in purple.
That's the only guy we need to kill right now. He's stuck
Yeah.
over. God, what is he doing? Okay, now he's got me. Uh-oh! I need my friggin' 4 move. That one does all the damage. Alright. If I get my mana up, I should be able to kill this guy. Sort of surprised he's not attacking me right now. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
He's not.
Don't just take your time. Don't worry.
Oh, he's attacking Ivy, I think. That's why. Are they chasing you, Ivy? Don't hit me. Don't hit me. If you ask nicely, they don't hit you.
Yeah. Don't trust like that.
Oh, he's almost down.
Okay, he turned around.
It's a pretty epic battle, dude.
Dungeon over.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Nice.
Blue saving the day.
All right, good games, everybody.
Very much so.
Probably would have been a little easier if Max was there, but we made it work.
Yeah. It gave me the boots.
Yeah, I don't think you can disconnect in the middle of a dungeon. You have to stay online.
But I could be quicker with my bathroom run.
You got to get like the from the bathroom control your desktop, so you can like anti-AFK.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for our homies to run here so they have time to loot. But who knows? Luke's probably just gonna fucking open this. Actually, I don't think he's a high enough level to open it. We'll see.
Fucking wild card, this guy.
He's also not in our chat, so I don't know. I don't expect him to just know everything I'm saying.
Yeah.
We got fragments.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
we got
Oh, yeah. Did I get one too?
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
You did. So it just automatically pops into your inventory? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think
get the
they're
fragments.
automatically divvied, yeah.
Same with the NFTs. The NFTs you do not have the chance to accidentally share and give to someone. Like it just, if you get the NFT, it goes to you.
Are we gonna lose our artifacts when it reboots or whatever?
The artifacts you lose, but the NFTs you do not. That's why, like, if you have artifacts, you want to use them before the reboot. Otherwise,
You need 10.
yeah, you need 10 of them. Now's a pretty bad time to be starting if you're trying to start before the next reset because
Yeah.
they just announced the next reset.
You can have one of mine if you want, though.
Most
Mark
damage,
it.
62,000. Is that good? I killed 110.
What are the DBNOs that I keep getting the most of? They don't sound like a good thing.
Knockout is what I would know. That would be a K. I don't fucking know what DBNO stands for.
Hmm.
Let me Google it because now I'm curious.
Maybe deaths?
Let's
What
see
does
if this
DBNO?
does-
Down but not out. So that means when you got knocked down, but you got health back up. That's a cool stat, though.
Yeah, twice in a row.
All right, so everybody should run back to town and sell, and then we should join Max. I'm down to do one more dungeon and then probably call it. I got to get
Yeah.
into NFL Rivals.
Same.
Got a grind to do, baby.
I just got an email that the classical pianist I work with has 2 more songs that she wants me to mix and master.
Nice.
More work for Lou Dog.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Is mastering classical music tougher than pop or stuff like that?
No.
Hmm.
It's, if anything, I'd say it's easier. You're supposed to do less, but also I don't master her stuff in the same way I master classical music. She plays classical music, but she hasn't mastered more like pop music. Like
Oh, okay.
there's no dynamics. It's all fucking compressed and crunched. I don't like the way it sounds, to be honest. I went back and forth with her. I was like, I'm kind of ruining your music to make it sound like this, but like if this is the way you want it to sound, I can make it sound that way. And she's like, yep, that's like the playlist she's trying to get on sound like that. She's specifically designing her music to get on Spotify playlists that make her lots of money. So she writes music in the style of that playlist, and then I master it in the style of that playlist. Neither of us really think that's like the best style of music, though. Like,
No.
from my understanding, like we're both doing it for the money, not because we think that's the
You
best.
get
But
Spotify money as the master if she.
no, I do not. She gets all the royalties. I get paid up front.
Okay.
How do I fucking...
Ah.
So if you have a town portal, that's the fastest way to get back to town.
There we go. Town portal here if you want to use it, man.
Also, when they reset your inventory, you lose all of your town portals. So if you've been hoarding town portals, use them now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well use them. So here's the portal, finally. Let's see if this is one that we can do.
Do you have a summon, Max?
I think so. Oh, this is 1 to 12. I don't know if it's too low.
You can give us in it, though. People still have to sell stuff. Yeah, this game's fun, though. I always have a blast playing these dungeons.
Hey, how come I have an extra satchel now?
You can pick up bags
Oh, okay.
and then increase your storage, and then you have to be a certain level to equip certain bags. So, like, the higher level you are, the better bags you can get.
Yeah.
Somebody just dropped a tier 5 epic pocket watch.
Hmm.
There's also this guy, the Rust Elite. This guy won't attack you back, and he has a ton of health. This is just to test how much damage your spells do. He's like a training dummy in World of Warcraft.
Never mind, Mark. I can't drop my shard. my artifact fragment. When I try to drop it, it says, "This item is bound to you, or contains an item that is bound to you and cannot be dropped."
Oh, that's okay.
That makes sense, because otherwise you could multi-account on 6 accounts, lock all of them on one, and just dump them to your main account.
Yeah, that's true. 1 to 12 is this dungeon, I guess, if I don't have a summoning portal.
How do you not have a summoning portal? Let me find the dungeons then, because if we don't have a summoning portal...
I think I need to replace my weapon.
Yeah, that'll also help. Like, your base damage is based on your weapon, so if you upgrade that, like, you can kill stuff way faster.
Where is the weapon? It's the Vendroid, right, for the weapons? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, you probably won't find anything from the vendors. In these games, you sort of have to get the RNG and have it drop. That's why it's like, it's nice if you're playing with us. Like, unluckily for you, Mark is in our group, but if you're the only healer in our group, if anybody gets Quantum Fixer stuff, it goes to you, because we don't need it.
I have a bunch
So,
of
like,
shit.
when I found all this stuff and I shared it, like, I found a tier 2 weapon. I don't know if you or Mark picked it up, but I did find a decent hammer for Quantum Fixers.
I picked that one up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a bunch of stuff now that I'm just waiting to turn level 10 to use, so you can pretty much take any Quantum Fixer stuff.
Oh shit, dude! My George Kittle sold.
You just paid
$350.
$300.
Yeah, there goes my chance to
Disappointed that you just paid
use him in
$300.
the event.
Oh dang!
Yeah, it's sold.
$300. Oh no!
I know. I got.
Do you
let's
miss
see,
yours?
what do I
Mine
got?
didn't. Mine was cheaper than yours. How the fuck does that make sense?
I got 215 like of those units in my account now. Yeah, it's sold.
So you missed George already?
I already. Yeah, the second I got the email, I was like, "Wait, which one sold?" Oh no! Like, I need them.
Somebody bought yours and not mine. Somebody paid more for yours than they paid for mine.
Okay.
The one for $190 is still on sale. They literally bought yours for like $60 more for no reason.
Why? I didn't even. I listed. I think you guys listed yours more recently than mine too. I wonder how mine came up for them before the cheaper ones.
People are just dumb.
I wonder. So I could just buy it back right now and pocket the difference.
Oh my god, yeah.
If the marketplace
let's
fee doesn't
go.
take too much.
That's an
Do you have
easy
191?
like, I have 215 from that sale.
Then yeah, 191 is the sale price right now.
Yeah, so I could make like 20 of those Mythos bucks instantly and still keep my lineup exactly the same.
Are you guys ready to get summoned though? On a side note,
I'm ready if you guys are. Yeah.
I'm right.
there's seven minutes on this portal.
Okay, I'll be ready too.
All right, here comes the summon. It's also 10 to 17. I feel like that's fine for us.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That's crazy. That's the fucking NFT that I won from playing the game.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Sold for like $300.
But that's what these games are all about, man.
Yeah, clearly. Jesus
Printing
Christ, dude.
money.
I was not expecting that to sell.
Also, for anybody
That's like-
listening, the opportunity to win that again is never going to happen again. Like that was a.
much-
You will never be
I
able
was
to
in
play that
great
poorly
shape.
and still win. Like people have learned how to get better at the game since then. That was
I
like
played so poorly. I literally was playing like the easiest character to fight against. I just won every game, and that put me in the top 100.
now you have
definitely-
to like if you played the same way
you have
back
to,
to that
like-
tournament, you would not be top 100 in the tournament that's happening right
You'd
now.
be like top 300 if you played that way now. Like it really is not quite as simple.
And this is Rivals still?
yeah.
Rivals. That was like the first tournament they did, and it was the first one that was like permission.
I just sold the tournament reward for $250, like the NFT unlocked for playing in the tournament.
Mythos $300. This is fucking.
That was the one I was telling you that I paid like $20 to get into that tournament to unlock it. So like, you know, it is possible, but also at this point, you pretty much cannot pay $20 and get enough to win a tournament. Like it's maybe if you get the character that Max bought today, that running back, and that's the only NFT you have, and you're really fucking good at the game. Maybe, but even then, like it's very hard to beat teams that much higher than you with only one.
Yeah, because I have that character, I think I can still win and get the next epic unlock too. So I might not spend any money, and I might just like save my Mythos and see what else I can buy next time there's like a big drop and the market collapses. Get like a better team.
I mean, you're
I
gonna
would at
start
least get
watching
the
football on Sunday, Matt? Do you know what NFC Rivals or NFL Rivals guys to go for?
I don't.
It's really
I
easy
just
just
have to-
watch football on Sunday just so you know what NFTs to target.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I'll have to.
I mean, they got
start
in-game
watching.
stats.
I got it in.
You don't need to know nothing about football.
cool.
I know that wide receivers need to be fast, so when a wide receiver card drops that has high speed, I want that one.
True, yeah.
Yeah, I know that the Kittle guy was good because when Lance, like when we told Lance that's who we got, he was like, "Oh shit, that guy's gonna be great." And so Lance knew his by name, and I imagine if you know a football player's name, they're probably pretty good.
Or they've beaten someone.
Yeah, or yeah, they
Yeah, or they started a dog fighting
in
ring.
an elevator, and, you know, that's pretty common. That's what Ellen.
That's badass, though. Congratulations on the sale. That pays
Yeah,
for everything
right.
you've ever paid for in the game combined. And then
It
some.
does, yeah. There, I just got all the money I've ever spent back.
You still have that other tight end, too. You should just delist him, right? 'Cause you already have a
That's true. I am gonna delist him. He's listed for 150, for 250 as well, for 235 or something.
No, not him.
Yeah.
The tight end, not the defensive end. Because you need someone to
Oh
replace
yeah, you're right.
Kittle now.
Yeah, the rare tight end. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put him back in my team now that I don't have the Kittle.
Do they have the
He's
same
actually not bad
players?
either. So.
I think you had him listed on the market. That's what I was saying. Is you take that guy off the market because now you don't want to sell him.
Okay, yeah. After this mob, I'm gonna do.
Holy crap!
Need him to replace Kittle.
He's got all the anti-mana.
Dude, how do they all have fucking AoE?
It's all anti-mana. AoE should be fine. Thank you for the raid, whoever's raiding us. It's super intense right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm a couple of
I don't know what guy. Oh, like Anthony. Oh, I see. Yeah,
Let me come for you here.
We need to fall back, I think.
yeah.
I'm falling back. I don't have any mana. I can't kill anything until I have mana. What is
Yeah,
this?
Max is almost dead too. Hold on.
Yeah, I was dying hard.
If you guys come to me, there's an immunity shrine over here. I think it'll increase our health.
Okay.
Who raided it? Let me check. It was Atomic Hub. Wait. No, that was days
Ooh.
ago. No, it was Atomic Hub. Thank you, Atomic Hub. Shout out. This is not a wax game, unfortunately. This is a NFT game on another blockchain. What the fuck is hurting me? Yeah, shout out to, I believe, Nuno and Zeus are the streamers for Atomic Hub. So if that's who raided into us, thank you. We appreciate it.
What do Atomic Hub normally stream?
Atomic Hub started streaming recently. And I believe
Yeah, I
it's
saw
Nuno
it.
and
Yeah, I think a lot of them are based in Europe, so I would assume Europe time.
Rods everywhere.
Nuno and Zeus are also the people who would like host their AMAs and stuff. So if you ever attended like the in Discord
Yeah.
Project AMAs, they're now just streaming on Twitch as well, which I think is good. Like the Discord events were fun, but like Twitch, it records it so people can watch the video on demand, and also
Yep.
like the Wax community lives on Twitch. Like we all raid into each other, and like you'll definitely
yeah.
find a larger audience if you work with the other streamers.
Most definitely.
Oh, there you are, Max. Yeah. The Discord stages kind of work, but they're not ideal for. It's good for interaction too with the chat and things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy Atomic Hub's having some presence in the streaming community though.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I know John was for a little bit, but he always streamed for NFT Insider. He didn't stream for Atomic Hub.
And you just
Even though
play
Atomic Hub
games a
bought
lot,
NFT
too.
Insider.
Oh, it did? Oh.
Oh yeah.
I actually haven't seen Hydra in a while. I don't know what Hydra has been up to, if I'm being honest, as far as like he used to be semi-active in the communities I'm in, and I think he just got busy with Atomic Hub stuff.
Is that a Insider list? Like, does it display that it's owned by Atomic Hub now?
In this game,
What?
Yes.
are you asking what the NFTs look like in this game?
No. Is NFT Insider? Do they disclose
Oh.
that they're owned by Atomic Hub when they stream? I mean,
I mean, they announced they were purchased by Atomic Hub when it happened, like all of their public channels, so it's not like
no.
it's not like
okay.
it was a secret. And also,
Okay.
like, he wasn't promoting Atomic Hub stuff necessarily. Like, he was streaming like Web 2 games. So
Okay.
I don't think there's really a conflict of interest as far as like.
I was just curious.
But I don't know. I don't think it was ever a secret that Hydro works for Atomic Up when he's streaming for NFT Insider.
Right. I had no idea this one.
Holy crap, that was a big hit. I can't read the chat right now. I'll have to check in the chat after this big fight.
Yeah.
I can't read the chat and play at the same time. But I'm assuming people are asking what chain this is on. That's usually the follow-up when it's on Wax. I'm actually not even totally sure. The marketplace is a closed marketplace, like it's a private marketplace that you can only trade assets for this game on. So it's not decentralized to the point where you can trade it to a wallet on this chain anyway. But I believe it's either on like Ether or Polygon. But you sign up with an email, and then like, it's sort of similar to like, I guess Upland if you played Upland. Like you don't have a blockchain wallet, you don't have a crypto wallet, you don't sign in with a wallet. You sign in with your email, and then everything is done with them centralized behind the scenes on the blockchain. And you sort of just play the game. Whether or not it'll later be more decentralized, so I could like, if this is on Polygon, maybe I can send it to OpenSea in the future, but that's not the case right now. It is very closed, very private. So I know some people are very into decentralized stuff. That's a big benefit of using Wax. That is not the case here, but I personally think centralization is fine for gaming. I think decentralization is important for finance and other protocols, but like for gaming, with multi-accounts and exploits and all that stuff, the only way you can really stop that is centralization. Right?
Yep.
Otherwise, exploiters will decentralize exploit the game until it's ruined.
And centralization is also critical to a certain degree for holding rug pulls accountable.
Yeah.
Like
the NFTs are cosmetic, so you get all the NFTs. It's not like a pay to win in this case.
Oh no, you're right. I just meant
Got
red
aggros.
bars.
This also isn't really like an ROI or play to earn game. You can unlock NFTs for playing, which you can then potentially sell, assuming a player wants to buy them, but I just play this game for fun. It's a fun game, and you can own the stuff you're playing with. I own an Epic Dagger. There's only like 150 of those that can ever be minted. It's pretty cool, like having a rare cosmetic in a game I like.
Oh yeah.
Don't think I'm going to quit my day job playing this game, but I also think that's sort of an unrealistic expectation that people have from like ROI and staking games that like is not realistic to gaming. Like, there's no way most people can sustainably earn playing. That's just, that doesn't work. Holy crap, there's enemies coming from everywhere. Holy crap. Where are these guys spawning from?
Everywhere.
Right there,
I feel like we're in like Lord of the Rings right now and like goblins coming from everywhere. We're in the mines of Mordor.
The light
Got
of
the
the day, look at
Balrog.
me.
Fucking nerd.
When we need them.
I think that's good. Oh, come on, this flying guy's just dead. Lead out.
Didn't Nuno used to have Gandalf as his
Yeah.
avatar?
Yeah, he did.
Shout out to Nuno.
I definitely did that for my birthday, like the weekend after my birthday. I just like took an edible and like binge watched all of the Lord of the Rings extended edition and just ordered like all the just worst food on DoorDash. It was really, really awesome.
That sounds
Do you order from?
It was like a full decadence like hedonism day.
I feel like the Guy Fieri is like the Guy Fieri commissary kitchens is like the ultimate of that. Everything on that menu is greasy and like makes you feel like shit, but it's all amazing.
Oh yeah, his DoorDash thing.
The
Oh,
Flavor
they don't have
Town.
it back here, but
You
I
talked
remember
about-
Flavor Town or whatever. Or it's not Flavor Town.
Yeah, Flavor Town.
Dude, some of that shit is super good. He has a, what was it? It was like a fuck, what were they? There's something I've literally never seen on a menu anywhere else. It was like an appetizer, but I don't know. Shit was bomb. I'll have to look at the menu.
No, it was like Philly cheesesteak egg rolls or something.
Yeah, that was it. Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. And they're amazing. Like, I was like, this is the whitest trash shit I've ever heard. I'm ordering some, and then I was like, this is phenomenal.
Is this in LA?
It's
Yeah,
a
it
commissary
really was.
kitchen. Like, it's not an actual.
Yeah, it's like a
It's not an
ghost
actual
kitchen.
restaurant you can go into. It's just
Oh, it's a virtual
kitchen that
restaurant.
does.
Yeah.
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 And Guy Fieri opened a bunch of them during the pandemic.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
on,
know like what the
all
status
major
is currently,
cities,
but
yeah. Yeah, it was really good, dude. I was pleasantly surprised, but it was probably like epic meal time where it's like, you know, kind of like the munchie meals that Jack in the Box, like a stoner came up with it. Like, I'm gonna put mozzarella
yeah.
sticks on a cheeseburger because I can.
it might make you feel sick afterwards, but you'll feel really good while eating it.
Oh, it definitely will. But
That's how I would describe the entire restaurant.
it's just what it's like.
So I'm out of mana. We gotta kill like 10 more of these guys in the next 4 minutes. I think we're fine. Boom! Now we're on the boss area. Nice work, everybody.
Well done.
Let's see. Let's see what the chat said. Yes,
You
there's
can
an
go
amazing
see,
Pixicon stream. I'm based in Portugal. Nuno made it to World 3 and died in lava. That's cool. So Nuno's doing pretty good at PixieCon. We like PixieCon as well. And hello, Shalom.
Pretty
And also
impressive,
hello,
honestly.
Prince X
That's,
Phoenix. Thanks for joining us.
That's just
Hello.
pretty fucking tricky.
Hello. That's my
Hello.
ninja impression.
Dude, I've been really digging H3 podcast now and watching it this way. I really enjoy it.
Welcome to the family. I didn't watch the episode yet today, but Princess Phoenix said it's funny. I think she said White Claw Gabe was
Oh,
singing
God.
something. White Claw Gabe's a national treasure. I love that guy. He's so wholesome. Like, he's so wholesome for being like his entire thing is like swearing. Like his entire thing is like being offensive and drinking White Claw. But he's also just like the most wholesome guy. Like every time they interview him, like, okay, he's a sweet guy. I honestly think like I probably shouldn't be sharing my conspiracy theories on air, but I think he might be like mentally challenged slightly. If I'm being totally honest, like I don't think he's 100% there
He
intellectually.
does seem like he's like on the spectrum or something.
I think there's something going on there beyond either that or he's just kind of dumb, which could be also a thing. But he's a really sweet guy.
There's so many
I love
game
White Claw Gabe.
devs in the wax space, and presumably everywhere, that are, you know, on the spectrum to one degree or another. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. Like, some of them are very open about it. It's just quite interesting to see that kind of concentration of that type of neurodivergence in one space.
It kind of makes sense because you're just like you're very good at hyper focusing on specific things and details, which
Mhm.
kind of lends itself to that kind of dev work when you think.
Oh, yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, also, I think you find a lot in this space in general, the people that are very active in NFT communities, like myself included. Like, I have pretty bad social anxiety. I don't really like going out in public and meeting people in real life. It's easier to do that for me on the internet. So, like, I do think, like, when you see people that are very active in internet communities, a lot of them are very introverted, like, and, like, I know people with, like, autism also struggle with social anxiety and stuff. So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it probably feeds into that where it's easier to make friends with people through the barrier of the internet than it is to go meet them in real life. So I do think you find a lot of those people, like,
Yeah.
that
I mean,
are either
people
introverted or whatever, like, in this space. Myself
makes sense.
included. Like, I think I'm one of those
Particularly
people.
on Twitch, like, you know, it's all on your terms, right? You know what to expect, and it's all kind of dialed into the ways that you prefer. So it kind of takes all some of the
Yeah.
unknowns that make you anxious in a social situation.
To be fair,
That's where I think mine comes from. I think I have OCD. And I think, like, the thing with OCD is you need everything to be, like, as it is, and you need to be able to know what it is. And if it isn't what you think it's going to be, then it stresses you out. Like, I don't know how else to, like, describe OCD. Like, everything needs to be in order or it's not. And if you can, like, interacting with other people is never in order. You can't predict whether
Yeah,
it's
the
always
most
up.
unpredictable
It always
thing
gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
So I think that comes from my OCD more than anything else. Like, I think that's where my social anxiety comes from. It all, like, stems from having pretty bad OCD, which also stems from, like, all of my anxiety. I have, like, poor anxiety in general. But I definitely, like, have been an online gamer my entire life and have always made, like, friends and joined alliance. Like, I was in a raiding, like, full can play World of Warcraft for, like, hours 3 times a week. And, like, I had online friends that I'd never met for different states in like 20 years. That's kind of always been a part of it. The NFL really just kicked it into like the next fucking level of having online friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get away.
God damn.
I have pretty bad panic disorder and have since about 16. I'm 38 now, but it's controlled-ish. But I'm very extroverted actually. But the thing is because I have panic disorder, that's often associated with anticipatory anxiety about. I'm not worried about the social situation itself, just about if I believe in the house depending on the day. So it's kind of this other strange dynamic where, like, streaming or web gaming or whatever gives me greater control over my environment, and I still get to interact. I guess is a way of saying it.
That's sort of how I feel too, because I'm not actually really an introverted person. I just have severe social anxiety. I enjoy talking to other people, and I need social interaction to like feel fulfilled as a person, or I get really depressed. So like,
Yeah.
this sort of stuff works well for me, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of nerds on the internet have social problems.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, outside of like panic attacks, I don't really have those types of social problems. Really, I don't think. Anyway, I've asked my wife.
I'm gonna put a tree down.
I've definitely get panic attacks before. That shit is the worst. Like,
Oh yeah, dude.
especially like even if you know it's happening, like there's nothing you can do about it. You're just like, I know I'm freaking the fuck out, and there's nothing I can do about it, and I just need to let this pass. Like,
Yeah, but the thing is, you're gonna convince yourself you're dying either way.
yeah, that's I've been there.
You
It also gets worse for me on psychedelics. Like my anxiety and like that panic stuff
Oh yeah.
can get real bad, like on mushrooms and stuff. So I can get
Oh,
into
yeah.
feedback loops of negative thoughts that just amplify, and it's just like
I don't fuck with that shit
gets-
anymore because of that.
And I've noticed other people don't have that problem. Like some people are like, yeah, I can take like 2/8 of mushrooms and like just love it. And I'm like, you must not have like the same underlying anxiety as me, because like it brings out shit in me it does not bring it out in other people. That's why
Yeah.
drugs are really like different for everybody. Like everybody has a different chemical response to what's going on.
Like, I'm really good on downers, guys. Like, honestly, I'm great.
Let's pull this group to the left and try to pull them back. Or we're gonna pull both
Yeah.
these groups.
But don't give me an upper or a
Holy crap!
no
What
sativa.
in the world was
What
that?
the
Holy
fuck
shit.
is that?
That guy's name is Powder Keg, and he just exploded.
That was quite apropos.
Oh yeah, my ether short cells are cooking.
Better
Jump
than
back in the
today.
fight now. Back in the fight.
I don't got.
Damn, dude, there's still some serious boss fights there.
I'm like a healer who thinks he's a tank.
Yeah, just stick to healing.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I just pocket heal limits, and it usually works.
It's just I'm so used to playing a tank. And I thought this
Next time you can
character-
spec Time Warrior. Time Warrior has like all the tank specs.
I kind of like switching. I like the fact that I'm switching it up a bit. To be honest with you.
Max, for how frequently
sure.
you go AFK, you should not be a tank.
Tank is the most important person in any party. Like if your tank's bad, you're
I
gonna
love you,
always
man,
like.
but yeah, it's not a
Hey,
great.
I'm
combo.
here. Look at this. I just crushed that guy.
DPS is kind of the most like.
That one's you can just kind of hang out.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's a Quantum Fixer Pocket
Like,
Watch. Who wants
Hunter
this?
used to be like in World of Warcraft, it's the easy mode ever. Keep your hand
That's
like
the Quantum Fixer Pocket Watch back there.
Yeah, Hunter, you got a pet too, so like your pets would tank for you. You didn't even have to like get good
Yeah,
dodging before. Cyber Pirate Quartermaster. Oh my god, here they come. Powder Keg, that guy blows up, look out. Oh my god, way more, way more. Damn, I just pulled such a clutch spell. I was like, I wish people saw that. I'm streaming, so I think you all saw it. There's been a few times I've been playing Rivals in the past couple days where I pulled off such insane plays that I've been like, I wish I was recording this because like
Put me on Sports Center, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
they're like plays where it's like literally if I don't catch this pass, I'm losing the game, and 100% based on RNG. Like my guy catches it like insanely, and it's been like,
Oh, dude, I don't know what the RNG. I'm convinced there's scripting in these sports games. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but
I mean, there's people botting and stuff for sure, probably, but there still is RNG.
no, I meant scripting. Do you know what scripting what that means? Like when
Is scripting not the same thing as like botting ish?
No, scripting is when the RNG is programmed to if variables X and Y and Z are present, we will weight towards outcome A and away from outcome B. So essentially,
Okay.
if there's a blowout in a game, and some people say scripting is a conspiracy theory, but these RNGs are all proprietary.
I know what you're saying. Like the opponent gets harder when you start winning more. Like they make it harder to win if you're.
or at least during
winning by
that one game.
Yeah.
And it's something like when I used to play a lot of FIFA, if you went up 1-0 and you parked the bus, you could just, hang on for the win. If you went up 3-0, there's a pretty good chance your opponent was going to score 2 or 3.
Oh my god, this is not good.
Fuck, who's down?
That's why I like games like fucking Mario Kart, where like Mario Kart is just built in the game. If you're doing worse, you do better. If you do better, you do worse.
Yeah.
There's no secret there. I think this is fucking
No special sauce.
we should be falling back. We're way overpowered right now. We need to fall back.
Yeah, well, let's take out the cyber pirate motherfucker who's low on health with 3 heals. Fuck, I'm dead. You guys are getting mad aggro.
Back when I was gaming, scripting was I'm still gaming, but like I knew scripting as you could type a script into the command line into Counter-Strike and it could modify the game. Like I played a game called Digital Paintball, and there'd be a script where it's like when you press left click, bind left click to shoot, wait, shoot, wait, shoot. So it turned my gun into a fully automatic weapon when it was not, and that was a script.
Well, I was playing a game with Tourist Station earlier. The new robot droids or whatever it's called, like Twitch integrated game they built, and you're literally scripting your robot rocket drone in that game, and you can basically you script the command for it, like you !mark program. Then I like to do forward, right, left, forward, right, fire, left, fire, forward, and so on. And that's how you win the games through scripting.
That's pretty cool.
And you can script dynamically in real time too. The Moonbaz
I
Marty.
feel like as long as it's built into the game and everybody's able to do it, then it's not really unfair.
Well, one of the things that may be unfair is the faster you can type, the easier it's going to be.
True.
That's just gameplay skill, though.
Yeah,
that's just skill.
I mean,
That's being because you can click faster and StarCraft, you can do more moves than somebody that can't. Like that's just how you win.
Yeah, because you can hit headshots and aim better. You're like, it's not fair. It's like, nah, you can get that.
That is the game.
So at the same time, counter argument is it's no fault of mine that I am a gigantic tall man, and that my hands put me at a natural disadvantage when playing games on a mobile phone.
You just got to get a bigger screen.
I have the biggest one. I have the biggest one available.
You got that revive loop?
I play NFL Rivals on my iPad. It makes it like a million times easier.
Wait, you can do that?
Smart. That's really smart.
Yeah, dude.
You can do it, and also it lags less. There's an issue with the memory on the phone. The phones do not have fast enough CPU to run NFL Rivals. So I'm actually running at an advantage on my iPad because my game doesn't lag as much as people are using their phones.
Running it on my S22 Plus or S23 Plus, whatever phone I got after I broke my last one.
Town portals for days. Let's go. Nice work, everybody. We kind of crushed that.
Yeah, that was well done.
There's a legendary one too. Oh, look at all those friggin' fragments.
Nice.
I'm so close. I'm at 7 now.
Mark, you're gonna just have to keep grinding tonight.
Yeah, I already have to grind before that patch. Damn.
Is it worth
The shitty
grinding
thing-
the other 7 before the patch?
I would say no, only because you're not guaranteed an NFT. You can trade those 10 fragments for an item that gets deleted tomorrow. So
Yeah, I didn't-
you could go way out of your way to grind for stuff and get nothing.
That's hilarious. Okay, I thought it was a
Yeah, I got
guaranteed NFT of some rarity.
No, I didn't. Max and I both did not get NFTs when we traded our shards, so like it's so far less likely to get an NFT than it is likely.
Oh wow, that's funny. No, I'm definitely not grinding. If it was a guaranteed NFT, I would probably do it.
I would too if it was guaranteed. I also don't mind the RNG though, because like people would just play this game all day, every day, and grind shards, and then like ruin the economy if it wasn't like RNG.
Yeah.
I also got one randomly. Like I got one just like not even fighting a boss, just killing a random mob in a dungeon. I got like a cosmetic NFT drop, so like
Oh,
it
dope.
is cool, and you don't need to pay for anything. Paying for stuff doesn't give you like an advantage for getting the NFT, so it's like
It's all pretty much skins right now, right?
Damn,
How
Yellow
much
says,
damage did you do, Lewis?
yeah, Yellow says he exchanged 10 times and hasn't gotten an NFT.
Son of a gun.
Dang.
yeah, so it's probably a really low RNG chance.
So, not
Yeah,
really
well,
worth the grind.
He
If
says the
that's the
quantum
only
roll is
thing.
the most important role. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. The tanks are more like damage dealer in this game.
That's true.
Quadrell
I
plays
do
too.
do a lot of BS.
Quadrell plays big time?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I've seen you
Like-
streaming big time before, Quadrell.
I did not know that. Is he in chat? I thought
He's in
Quadrell
chat
didn't
right
play
now.
big time. Yo,
I thought
what's up,
he did.
Quadrell?
Let me know if I'm wrong, Quadrell, but
Quadrell, do you
I
play
invited
big
him in
time,
a
bro?
server today.
Okay, gotcha. Wait.
That's gonna be our last dungeon of the day. I gotta take a dinner break and stuff.
Yeah,
But it's been really fun playing. We do this every Friday, so if anybody wants to join us, we can play with 6 people. You're welcome. You can hop on our stream if you want to be on camera, if you're like a streamer. If not, you're also welcome to just play like in the game. Like IV4 right now is just in our chat and he joined, so like we're happy to carry you if you're a level 1 or whatever, and like as long as you beat the tutorial, we will carry you through dungeons, level you up, and get you gear. You don't need to
Well,
you don't
next
need to
week-
be a comparable level.
Will next week be after the patch?
I think so. So I'll have to play through the tutorial again.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the tutorial goes live, I'm probably going to play it if I have the time, so I'd join you guys again to play, whether on stream or off. It's pretty
Yeah,
fun,
for sure.
man.
I also could be down to play this weekend before the patch. Like, Mark, if you really want to get those last 3 shards. I just want to take a break and play a different game and eat and stuff, but I'm not doing anything for the rest of the night, so I'm down to keep gaming later. I just need a break.
I
Yeah.
might
I just need to play some rivals.
I'm going to play some Rivals. I have a publication coming in the Genealogy Journal that I'm already like 15 days late on delivering, so I need to fucking finish that piece of shit. Ugh. Sorry. Rant. You're actually Polish, right?
Rivals will help with that.
My grandma was Polish,
Oh, okay.
but like I'm American as far as
No, I got you.
I was
No,
born in
no.
America, and both my parents were born in America.
No, I just meant.
I don't
just
speak
meant-
Polish, and I know nothing
Okay.
about my Polish heritage. Like I never met my grandma that was Polish. She died before I was born, so like I
I was raised
identify
by
as
the-
Polish, but like
Yeah. I was raised by my Slovak grandpa, and started doing genealogy at some point, and I found this like crazy shit. So I'm writing an art. Anyway, yeah.
that's cool though.
Just a pain in the
My
ass.
grandparents got super into the genealogy too. My grandparents tracked like my English relatives down to like the 15 or 1400s or some crazy shit, and it's just like
Yeah, I'm somewhere near there with my French line and my English line. But craziest thing that's happened to me is that the guy who came to repair my furnace had the same last name as me, and I have a rare last name. And turns out that he was a Bosnian Muslim because part of a certain branch of my family betrayed the Austro-Hungarian Empire, fled to Bosnia, then came back to Slovakia. So it's just really cool that we have like a Muslim branch of the family that no one would have ever known about.
that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's crazy you have the same last name still.
Genealogy stuff is pretty wild. Like
Oh yeah.
my grandparents figured out crazy shit. Like my last name is Ramsey, and we figured out we're not. Thought we were Scottish. We are not even a little bit. We're German, and our last name was Onions, and it sounded like onions, so they were embarrassed when they moved to America, and they did not want to be called onions because it's the name of a vegetable. So they changed their name to Ramsey, even though we're 0% Scottish, and that's a Scottish last name.
Yeah.
So like we didn't figure out until we did the genealogy report that like we're not Scottish at all. We all thought we were Scottish. My dad, growing up, would play bagpipe music while we ate dinner because he's like, we got to get into our touch with our heritage, and turns out none of that shit has anything to do with us. We're 0% Scottish. We're much more English, and we're like English, German, and then I'm Polish, but I'm not Polish on my dad's side. I'm Polish on my mom's side, and it's my dad's mom who did all the genealogy, so she did it for that side of the family. So I know very little about the Polish side of my family.
Quadrell, these are not nuts. These are sunflower seeds. They're made in Alberta. They're a medical device to help me stop smoking. That's what they are.
Mm.
Wow, are there no wax
it work?
streamers streaming right now?
Good question.
I think we're
He was
literally
on with
the only wax streamers on. But he's
when there's no wax streamer on or someone's
let's do a giveaway. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
We're not
see, I
ready.
gotta take-
Anybody doing give?
Oh, I feel like you're chugging.
Yeah, lose lagging out.
That was a chug.
Yep.
That was a chug. Here we go. I gotta unlist my tight end because I sold my. I can't believe that Kittle sold, dude.
But you could
I'm, like,
literally get
excited.
the money back through arbitrage.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, you
excited
can
he
still
sold, but I'm
pocket
also like,
the
oh,
difference and get him back on your team, man. The arbitrage
I
match.
could. I could, but I definitely got like all of everything I've put into the game like back right now. I could just cash out and play the game with like a full rare team basically for free.
Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
Simsky, totally. But that show has a really, really bad reputation amongst professional genealogists because they take a lot of shortcuts, and the shit they show on the show doesn't meet GPS, which is called the genealogical proof standard. They just kind of make it good for TV in a lot of cases.
Oh.
As you'd
Oh,
expect. I guess.
It looks like I can still play with Kittle right now. Is that like a glitch? Maybe if I reload the game, it won't let me.
That's interesting.
It's
Well, it
cool,
sucks.
dude.
I hit level 10 and now I got all these sweet gear I can wear, and then I'll just fucking.
I do have a suggestion for a raid if you guys are curious. There's this guy called Sauce on the Sauce Show, and he's raising. He's a veteran who's raising money for mental health. He actually has a really
Sure,
good
put
vibe.
his put his if you put it in the private chat,
private?
I'm happy to read it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
the
was in his
StreamYard private
room.
chat.
I was in his room yesterday, and Mushi and OP brought me there, and it was actually like I was like in a bad mood, and he cheered me up. So, yeah, he's a good streamer.
I am.
Let's play her. It's
I can
time.
totally still beat these top level teams by doing the running play with Travis.
Oh no, Simsky, it's not that bad. It's just bad to the point. Like it's more to the point. Like we're taking a few shortcuts. Like it doesn't mean it's all wrong. It just means there's a higher probability that some of it's wrong. Like I just wouldn't take it as the gospel, so to speak. But some of the shit has been wrong. In the past.
The Sauce Show.
Dude, this fucking strategies of yours, Lewis, fucks. I don't even need Kittle.
Smoke weed every day.
Ooh. Yes, please. It's legal in California now, right? Or is it still just medical?
It's legal
Oh, it's
here.
been legal for
It's been
a bit,
recreationally
yeah.
legal here for like half a decade.
Yeah, we're fully legalized in Washington too.
Oh yeah, I know that. Trust me. We used to go Sasquatch every summer at the gorge. Fuck.
Yeah, so I actually
All right.
live really close to the gorge now.
Oh really?
Last
Yeah,
call,
so-
just one last time. Last call, we were giving away a one-card Neon Space Crittercraft collaboration pack. We are a collectible brand on Wax. We are Neon Space. We spend all of our time playing games and talking shit, but you know we are artists that make NFTs on this blockchain, and this giveaway is for one of those. Then we will be raiding into our new friend, the Sauce Show.
Fuck the system.
Woo.
Yeah, because like we grew up in Issaquah, which is like Western Washington, but
Yeah.
I've since moved to Central Washington, so I'm like at probably about an hour from the gorge.
The gorge is so beautiful, dude. One of my
Yeah,
favorite places on
fun.
earth.
It's a beautiful concert venue.
Labor Day weekend. I'm actually not a big Dave Matthews guy, but it's pretty fun.
When
I've
the
heard
sun
it-
sets and they're playing music, it looks so fucking nice out there.
It does. Does Dave Matthews really play 2 sets a day?
He plays
Ah.
once per week, or like for 3 days.
He plays 3 days in a row. Like he
straight. One
plays,
set, 3 days straight.
he does Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he plays like 3 nights in a row at the Gorge every year.
They do a cool thing where they have like, you know, like I said, like it's music I could give or take really, but the whole experience is fun, and my friends are super into it, so I just camp and hang out. But like, they do like 100 posters, and they're
Oh,
different
yeah.
posters each day. And they're all hand signed. So in like a scarcity factor in an NFT space is kind of similar in the sense that people will line up like 3 hours early, and just getting one, like I went for the first time a couple of years ago, and I was like, oh, buy a poster, that's cool. Turns out it's like worth
CMski.
$100 like immediately, just because people collect them a lot, and they're all, it's a different artist every time, and there's a fixed number, and you can only buy them at the venue.
My Morning Jacket does the same thing, actually.
What's up?
But they're both jam bands to an extent. So I wonder if it has something to do with that culture.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I mean, it seems similar to like stuff they do at like.
I think that's big for like all independent artists because like when you go to Bumbershoot, they have that entire like spot in the center that's filled with posters from different bands where they're like limited run posters, and like that was always one of my favorite things to go see at Bumbershoot.
I have a bunch of limited run posters, but none of them are on my walls.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
true.
that's actually like now that I'm into NFTs and stuff, I sort of understand like limited collectibles better because I didn't really get how that stuff
Yeah,
worked
I
before.
totally
like,
agree with that.
all right,
No,
so I have this pasted.
I've always gotten it, but like before, historically for me, it's been like books. Just books. So many books. But then when you spend like 30 grand moving cross country, you're like, I gotta get rid of some of these fucking books.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're gonna raid into the Sauce Show. Thanks for joining us, Prime Rogue. Let's let's shout out your channel in case people are not following you already.
Thank you for having me.
That was
So
fun.
Prime Rogue, he does interviews for Wax Projects. He does NFT gaming. He's a homie.
Yeah, we're doing the Metropolis Origins next week, and I think I have something special lined up, but I can't talk about it just yet. Oh, and next Wednesday I'm doing the lore stream with Mikey Dubs for Nova Pangea. If anyone is
nice.
interested in Nova, yeah.
Yeah, I highlighted it here. You can go ahead and follow him if you're not already. But yeah, I'm sure he'll be back here next Friday, it sounds like. Or if not next Friday, another one. We'll continue gaming with anybody who wants to keep playing with us. And if you ever want us to pop on your stream, I'm sure we're happy to.
I was going to
Do
invite
the
you
other
at some
one.
point, maybe when you do your PFP drop, or just a game at any point, it'd be super dope.
Yeah,
No pun
just let us
intended.
know.
Yeah.
We also got, I guess, going on with Neon Space, if anybody's wondering, our next drop will be another sticker drop, which you can buy with either fiat or blend tokens. That'll probably be like in a week and a half from now. We already ordered them. It just takes about 2 weeks to manufacture and ship them to us. But yeah, we'll have like another 100 batch of stickers coming up in the next week or so. So more fun, collectible stuff coming up in Neon Space. But otherwise, we'll see you all.
What was
see you all on
the
a-
sticker one? Is it Live Dudes?
It is live dudes, yeah.
It is live dudes.
Here, I can show that off before we end this.
I'm excited. Just
We
for
don't have the
this one.
stickers yet, but I can show you the artwork.
Oh yeah.
You need to give me some of those stickers. I want to put them on the beer fridge at the restaurant.
Right.
They cost $1. Or it cost $2.
Well, yeah, I guess I just missed though. I didn't want to like buy from the public drop, but
I was also joking. We have enough for promotional. We can send you one.
okay.
Oh,
We have like
nice.
an extra, like they sent us like an extra 5 per batch, which we've talked to the community and told them like we will not sell those. They will either be given away or be used for promotion.
That's a dope sticker. I got to get one of those. Or
It
5.
definitely doesn't glow, but we
Yeah.
we did like the holographic ones. Are you doing that one again?
There's a there'll be 4
there'll be a
Anyone who
shiny-
buys with fiat.
There'll be a shiny variant, and then there will also be a normal one, and it's the same thing where if you buy the normal one, you get a raffle ticket for the shiny variant, and each one you buy is essentially another raffle
Yeah, those
ticket.
look pretty slick for Neon Spice. The Neon Spice foils look really, really good when people were posting pictures
The
of them.
stickers are really high quality. Like, shout out to
They really
Priscilla,
are.
Valor, and Vellum. She's the one who she recommended the manufacturer that we're using, and like they look great. They've been excellent to work with. Like they go back and forth. As like we've selected some wrong stuff a few times, and they're like email us. They're like, "Hey, instead of printing all these, we just wanted to confirm this is actually what you wanted." And then several times we've been like, "Actually, no, we do need to do it this way." And like their customer service has been fantastic. The quality of the product is fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Who's your suppliers?
they're Sticker Ninjas. Their name.
Need to look into that.
And Priscilla from Sune Collection. That's who she uses, and she hipped us to it. She was like, "Oh, I had to use my manufacturer." So definitely shouts out to her. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without her. She's definitely walked us through like how you do all this stuff.
Shout out to her
If
family.
you
though.
guys have a referral, just drop it to me because I need to do some stickers one of these days.
Yeah, we don't have like a link or anything, but I can send you the website.
Oh no, I
right.
just picked it up yet.
We are going to raid into the Saw Show. The next time we are streaming will be Tuesday at, we say 2:30, but really it's been 3:30 every time for the last 2 weeks. Somewhere between 2:30 and 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday, we do our tech talk, which is where Max goes over a 100 wax investment, and then we'll be explaining how Alcor V3 liquidity pools work. There's been a lot of confusion on that in the community lately. We went over it last week, but it's a lot of information to process in 1 week, so we'll just
It's
kind
a
of go more
lot.
in depth into that this week. But that'll be our next stream.
Yeah, we'll check on our liquidity pool that we made last week, so it'll be a lot easier to understand what's happening since we have.
And you
like, a week
just
worth of data
Told
look
us,
at.
but I already forgot. What is your next stream? Is it? You said you're doing something with Metropolis Origins, right?
Yeah, scheduling it sometime next week. Then Wednesday. I
Okay,
have,
so
yeah,
there's no hard date. I was just gonna plug the date if you had it, but
nah. But Nova Pangea
follow.
lore thing is second one we're doing next week, and the first one was really dope. It was a lot of fun.
Cool. Yeah. Follow Prime Rogue.
Yeah.
Follow us if you're not, and we'll both be streaming next week. It sounds like so. Have a good weekend, everybody. We hope you get all the RNG that you deserve. You get the pull nothing but mythics. I hope you get nothing but one of ones, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye, everybody. Actually, I didn't raid into somebody yet. That was a horrible timing. Usually, I have to do the raid first and then do the sign off, but now you get to listen to me
Sign off in
sweat
a
for 10
hurry.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how it is.
All right, bye, everybody.
Later.